Okay. Let's do some of this stuff. Mainly since because I don't know what game I want to start next. I'm just gonna play this for now. And I still have things to do in this game. Like actually obliterate with Acrid or beat the game with Acrid. I think I want all poison instead of blight. This poison just kind of poison ticks longer, blight ticks harder. Blight can kill, poison can't, but we'll see what happens. I don't look things up for this game. So you know. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to remember how to play this game. It's been a while since whatever the controls are, so this may take a little bit of time. Get those poison ticks, yeah. Alright, we need items. That will get us critical hits over there. That's not a bad 3D printer to start out with. Not a bad 3D printer at all. But yeah, and I clearly have a preference as to which characters I play in this game because, like, I've obliterated with all the, like, shooty ones. The melee ones are, like, untouched. Okay, let's just hit that. Oh boy, teddy bear. Now I don't really want to risk losing my my teddy to the 3D printer. Oh yeah, the spit does raw damage as well. You can finish people off with that. Forgot. Yeah, let's go up for... Fine, don't get hit by my spit. How much is this? 50? That. Ooh, really good, especially for melee characters. Not a bad start already. E is fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's not fine. I want my item now, especially since it only gets one use. Nowadays, used to count more. Nothing over here with the shrine. I don't even know where the teleporter is, actually. I just realized. So that could be a problem. Might need to go locate that. Also, if I could find a new shrine in this map, I'm just gonna do that. There's a coin, though. Got some money, but I'm on the lookout for the teleporter. Must be up over there somewhere. I don't see all the little particle effects, though. It's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. There's a turret over there. I might actually buy the turret because it'll shoot this way. Possibly. Ooh, two teddies though. It'll possibly shoot this way during the teleporter event. So I'm a little thin on items. Okay. Damn it! I would have hit that. I should have checked. Alright, Beetle Queen. Easy boss. Easy boss. Yeah, that though. This is where I need something that like causes bleed or something. Because being able to finish off enemies is so useful when you're using poison. She's dead. It's like right now, look at all these still living enemies. All these pesky still living enemies. Bad though. Yeah, this is Monsoon. Okay. What's this? It is Monsoon difficulty. I don't think my turret's doing shit. But that's fine. And use that ability to finish enemies off, though. That ability has the longest cooldown. Really, Acrid greatly benefits from lower cooldowns. Like, everyone does, but Acrid really does. Oh, is it done? Can I get out of here? Why am I still here? Oh, there was some more items back there, but that's fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. It's not fine, we're going to die. It's fine, it's fine. Ooh, right off the bat, way to get in. Okay, my teddy protected me. Did not protect me that time. Chrono Bomble's good. I like sticky bombs. They're not the greatest, but I like them. Another Chrono Bomble. Fucking bells. Most lethal enemy in the game, especially to anyone really. Alright, we need to figure out a health situation around here. What do we want? Actually this. Just more raw damage for us punching people. More chance to proc that crystal too. Whew. We should probably also focus on getting some equipment. There's one right there. A equipment like shrine or whatever it's called would be ideal. Damn it. Alright, well, that's not terrible. On death effects, I kind of like this. Ooh, that's also not terrible. There's some enemies to kill. He's dead. He's dead. Thank you. There's the shrine up there. If I could get to that, might be worth going. See if I can do the thingy. Jump. Getting up there. Actually, I should probably go up that one. That's right. Forget how to get up there with the not people that aren't basically Huntress. There we go. Okay. How about that? Let's go find the teleporter and get out of here. Teleporter appears to be right there. And also a tri-tip dagger. Hell yeah. Almost bought the wrong thing. I have like no healing though, so this could be a really bad idea. But well, you know, we'll learn. Ah, healing. Bustling Fungus, only good for engineer and very select situations. One of the select situations is where I'm about to go. He wouldn't be so, no, he wouldn't be so kind of to drop Titanic Gnarl, would he? One of the better items just for early runs. Pain. Get that extra health regen. Hey guys, enjoy that. Just listening to it tick on everyone. Come on, thing. Yeah, wouldn't be so kind. But yeah, I'm not sure what game I want to stream next. Knack 2's right there, but you know, Knack 1 was an experience. Like, wasn't a bad game in terms of just like, oh my gosh, this game is challenging me in like just bullshit gameplay. More just, it was just boring. Like, I was not like super engaged playing it. Which is not terribly fun. There were definitely fun parts of the game. They were buried underneath everything else. Buried underneath everything else. Alright, you know, I should really check to see what the Bazaar has, but we're leaving. Yeah, my teddies are doing work. They are doing work. Maybe they'll do some. Actually, I think they do. They do some in here. Like they catch those ticks as you're running from location to location more often than you think. Buffalo. Okay, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Bighorn Bison. Yeehaw, brother. What are my on-death effects even at this point? Do I even have any on-death effects? I don't think I do. My equipment's actually useless. Because Bustling Fungus, Tri-Tip Dagger, Focus Crystal, Sticky Bomb, Chrono Bobble, Missile Launcher, Key, Punchy Band thingy, and then Tougher Times. None of those do anything. There we go. Get him ticking away. Then we took out some of his health. They seem to be less interested in getting up here. Oh, yeah. Oh boy, fireworks. Yeah, I see the teddy kicks in occasionally. You get all these ticks on you. Just my goal. Something very satisfying about doing that. It's just having all these little dots just going to work. You guys have teddies as well, though, which is some bullshit. I just realized. But that's why I have dots. They tick enough, you're gonna take damage eventually. Wow, it blocked the initial application. That's bullshit. Man, it can give some of the items can be such bullshit that it gives to the how good to get 2 dots on them. Wow, just blocking that initial hit. That's concerning. Alright, more healing. I don't see shit. That didn't work. My two teddies will protect me. There we go, that's what we want. Bustling fungus becomes useful even during combat when it gets high enough. Alright. Okay, you. Nice job. Really wish my poison ticks were doing anything. Oh, nice, that applied a bleed tick. Man, I really need some like gasoline or something. It's like, you know, detonate when they die. I mean, very useful. Good effort, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a very disinterested charge by him, it felt like. Hello. Who's not? I am but humble lizard creature. I do not need... Okay, game, I appreciate the bustling fungus initially, but I also would appreciate some other items. Where are we going at this point? What if I can out-heal the dot at this point, too? I can. Nice. Okay, that's really good to know in case shit gets sticky. I can literally just run away and out-heal it. Especially with the bustling fungus. Or not bustling fungus, especially with the tougher times blocking shit for me. Oh, that didn't do shit. Oh, you guys have oh, well, that's not the worst thing, actually. I was thinking that was something else. They attack faster. Okay, I was thinking that was the crowbar, I think. Or was it? What's the thing that? Yeah, the crowbar. Your first hit, or when they're higher health, you do more damage. I thought it was 5 crowbars. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be pain. That's not the worst thing. Stop blocking my poison application, you stupid game. That's all I have in the world. Quite literally. Oh my gosh, my cats are being assholes to each other. Kitties, can we not? 1 second. Alright, I'm back. I missed the escape key initially. Hit my tilde key, which is my mute key. Alright. Oh, they're dead. Nice. Alright, sticky bomb. Cool. I like sticky bombs, but let's talk about getting to a little bit higher quality items, maybe. Seem to be missing enemies at this point. And I summoned stone golems, which is concerning in its own right. Stop not being affected by my dots. Stop hitting me. This is bad, real fast. We start taking hit. Ooh, we start taking a lot of hits. Yeah, this could be really bad. Fuck. I don't know what to do to dodge those guys. That's unfortunate. I had a good run going, too, until that moment. Like, Hacker just doesn't seem capable of dodging them. Like, I was jumping and launching myself, but it was not working out. Hey, look. Also, the tougher times absolutely was destroying me. I was doing so much damage, and nothing was dying. Nothing was even getting applied to. Like, there was so much damage I could have been doing, but tougher times was just wrecking me. Oh wow, that didn't. I guess I jumped towards him and then I killed him. So yeah, that was unfortunate, but it be. It just be. Something's applying. Someone, somewhere. Let's go this way first. Just sweep around here, see if there's anything worth mentioning, and be done with this part of the map, maybe. Well, maybe something worth mentioning. Covered arms. Gladly will take it, just don't give my enemies 5 of them. Guess that's one way to dodge that. Just jump in there and stun him. Alright. Nope, nothing on there. Unfortunate. I need the yeah, I want the Newt Shrine or whatever it's called. Honestly thought I honestly thought I had the coin for it. Honestly thought I had the coin. Healing bot would not be terrible, but money's a little tight right now, so it's probably not the best thing to go for in this situation. Wait. Chrono Bobble's not terrible. I'm not here, but I need enemies to kill to open it, or something to kill to open it. Enemies, where are you? Come here so I may kill you. Yes, good. Then hit. A dagger just stabbed into my shoulder. Somehow it does more to them than it does to me. Armor plating's not terrible. I say that about pretty much everything. This ain't terrible, but you know. Okay, there's one more spot we could check for anything. I don't know where the shrine else the shrine could be right now. Which is what I wanted, but maybe it didn't spawn even. Does it always spawn? I actually don't know. It's the disadvantage of you know, not reading about these games and just playing them instead. You know. 3D printer for not sticky bombs, for, what is that? What's the name of that item? It's grenade. Medikit's not terrible, but you need a lot of them. You can get some really interesting, quote-unquote, interesting, builds with medikits and Rex. Because Rex... Oh no, it is down there. Okay, I just missed it. Well, let's grab that and we will get out of here. No, it didn't go to you guys. That's unfortunate. Whee! Okay, grab that. Bye. Whee! There's one more item I want to see if I can sweep up real quick. I spied from far away. Hey, that's actually kind of worth it. Yes, now they got bleed on them. Now they start dying. Now we have stuff happening. Hello, Stone Titan. Where are you going? Where are you? Or tri-tip daggers. More. If I could find a tri-tip dagger 3D printer, I honestly would probably trade everything I could for it. Because it is one of my favorite items, and you can just have some Ooh, ukulele's actually really good for me too. Just extra things going around to finish enemies off. That is the big thing, because there's gonna be a lot of low health enemies running around, but it's the whole, it's the Dark Souls thing. Low health, they're still doing full damage. You gotta kill them. You gotta finish them off. You're not gonna cripple them. There was another healing drone down there. I don't know if I'm going to bother grabbing it or not. It wouldn't be the worst idea. But, you know. But, you know. And slap. And run for my life. Alright, again, I really should check see what Bazaar has, but, you know, whee! It's more fun. Don't have any healing, so this will be interesting, but it's only medium difficulty. I think last time we were up to hard difficulty with them. I need to... My mouse cable is getting caught behind my desk. I need to do something about that. I need to, like, get a little holder to make sure I hold X amount on my desk. No, I do have the med kit actually, but that only restores health that I basically lost. So, you know. You know. I'm drinking water. Alright. Oh look, these guys. Give me more dots. More dots. More ticks. Hell yeah. I mean, the Tri-Tip Dagger can just be insane. I forget which character it was. I want to say it was Mercenary. Not Mercenary. The Outlaw character. I had enough Tri-Tip Daggers. I had something. No, it wasn't them. Who was it? I remember I had literally like 100 bleed ticks on a boss at one point. On like an imp overlord. I'm trying to remember which character I was playing. Good, good. Feel your health loop fade away. Oh, you're gone anyway. Hey, look. That's positive. Oh boy. More banners. Not the worst. Semi-useful in yield. Teleporter events, but you know, there are better things. Ow. There are better things for sure. Suck at this game, beloved. I don't know if I'm good at it or not, but at this point I refuse to play anything other than Monsoon. How you doing, by the way, got it. I just like, I'm like, no, must play on hardest difficulty. There is nothing else. And I don't play with any of the modifiers either. I play just pure vanilla. With the modifiers, it's just not as fun for me. I love the randomness of it. I'm doing well. I got up and did what I need to do for my school day tomorrow. I was like, okay, I can stream for a bit. If I don't know what I want to stream like next, I'm just playing this game. You know. You know. How are you doing? How's your day been? Ugh, jump pain. Where is the stupid thing? Oh, there it is, all the way up there. Going the wrong way. Just off running in the wrong direction. Need healing. If you want these items wants to be a healing item, I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I'm doing well. Today, this is the first full week of my semester, but the reason it's first full week is last week was MLK Day, so we were off on Mondays, but I'm normally off on Mondays, so it didn't affect me at all in terms of days that I'm actually going to be on campus. But my classes will get into full swing this week, both the ones I'm teaching and the ones I'm taking, so Although, in terms of ones I'm taking, I'm not really worried about that. It's just like the teaching ones are be a bit more intense. Oh, did you get animated emote slots? I don't think I did. I haven't seen a notification about it, so I should check. So, yeah, I'm a GTA, so like I'm in a grad program, but I also teach courses. So. Which makes life a little bit awkward sometimes, because like I'll be teaching students in one section, and if I take a mixed undergrad class, they may be in the class with me, which is always kind of weird, but it's never been an issue. But like this semester, I'm in a mixed undergrad class, and I looked over, and like 3 students I taught last semester are sitting in there with me. I'm like, oh hey, this is strange. But I am taking one pure grad class this semester though, so that's always nice. It's just like, oh good, like-minded people that I'm not gonna have to like worry about talking like about things that they really probably shouldn't or won't know at this point. Yeah, that's the idea. Is I wanna teach on the college level eventually. Not necessarily at an R1, but just you know, college. I'll teach at I'll go be happily teaching at a community college. I don't really care about like tenure and things like that. Like I get how nice it is, but it's also increasingly hard to get and unrealistic in a lot of ways too. Like I could probably definitely get a tenure position maybe someday. So who knows what the job market is going to look like in 5 years when I'm entering it, but you know, I'm content with pretty much anything because I mainly I like teaching more than I like, you know, researching. So the research aspect it was fine. I enjoy that, but teaching's the reason I got into this. Get up there. Actually, it was a really good jump. I've not had any coffee today. I probably won't have coffee today. I'll definitely. I say I'll have coffee tomorrow. I don't know. I'm trying to think. If I get coffee tomorrow, I have to figure out where I'm getting coffee from. My Tuesdays are literally 13-hour days on campus because I have a bunch of things that are all spaced out by like 1 to 2 hours, which is just the perfect amount of time for me to like not really be able to like leave campus, go home, and then come back without it just being pointless. So the day is not just packed, but it's like I have a class in the morning that I'm teaching, and I have another class that I'm taking that starts right after. But then after that, I literally have 2 hours until the lab that I'm teaching, and then after my lab, I have another 2 hours until another class that I'm taking. And so it's just like I'm just stuck on campus all day, you know. No coffee. Yeah, I'll have coffee tomorrow. No coffee today. It means I have to go mess with the coffee maker, which honestly, we got a new coffee maker and I actually don't really know how to mess with it. My spouse bought it. It's her thing. I'm like, eh. Alright, you stupid. This is going way better than last time. Last time it gave them 5 tougher times right off the bat, and I was not doing any damage to them because everything was just blocked. So... Man, my Tuesdays are long. And then my Wednesdays are not as bad. I actually, I was going to be working 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the library on Wednesdays. And then last week, another person at the library thought it was her day to work. Wednesday morning, or her morning to work. And so she showed up when she didn't work actually till 11. And she's like, hey, going forward, do you want to just trade shifts? Because I'd prefer to have the 9 a.m. shift as opposed to the 11 a.m. shift. I'm like, hell yeah, let me sleep. Hey, Hyper, how are you? What killed me? What killed me? I actually don't know what killed me. Killed by the planet. My health just like twinked out of existence. I actually don't know what killed me. That's weird. Oh well. Let's try this again. We keep dying in that place. We killed 2 runs to it. Now you have the founder's badge. Cursed emotes. Yeah. I think cursed emotes are hilarious, but I don't want my emotes to be cursed emotes. Damn it, I missed. Damn it, I missed entirely. Damn it. Whatever. You bad at game. Game hard. Not cursed emotes? No. I have nothing against cursed emotes. I just don't want my emotes to be cursed. There we go. Oh wait, that was only 1 coin? What a scam. Sorry, Hyperwork. No cursed emotes here. The closest thing I've got is my bid emotes are literally just the like the negative version of my regular emotes, so that's the closest you get. But it makes my character have a little like avatar person for my emotes have blue hair and like bright red eyes, so they look kind of menacing. I was bored on Saturday. That's how those came to be. I was just like fucking around in Photoshop. Yeah, I basically do turn into Hatsune Miku, only a bit more ominous. There, I could post them real quick since no one ever has them. So, oh wait, wrong one. What's the other one? I was bored. They literally took all of 30 seconds apiece to create. Although the last one I actually did put some effort into that way. I flipped their smile upside down, so instead of like making an ooh face, they're making like kind of a, I don't know what you call it, face. So, but that's the most amount of effort I've put in. Barbed wire. It's a better Kendrick Lamar song that is an item. It can be good. You can do some fun combos, but I'm not equipped for that right now. Yeah, at some point I will commission more emotes. I guess I'll take a Bustling Fungus. I don't fucking know. None of those were great. But until then, I will keep fucking around with stuff. That is the downside to not making like Cursed as Hell emotes as your own face. Yeah, unless you're a talented artist, which I am not, you have to pay for emotes. Or you can just use the generic Twitch ones. No, it's not down there. I was literally like turning my head sideways in real life right there. Like, oh, is it down there? Alright. Yeah, I should talk to my spouse, actually. My spouse has a degree in graphic design from way back when. I don't know what her talent in drawing a small emote size things are. Let's do... I want critical hits. Even goggles. I need to be finding the teleporter. Or did I already run past it? I don't know. I mean, the big thing about emotes, like, I've played around with, like, making emotes before, and, like, the biggest thing is, like, it's pretty easy to create, like, a good-looking character. The hard part is creating a good-looking character that's clear and well-defined in the tiny little, like, box in Twitch chat. Like, readability is such a hard thing to do. And that's where I struggle. It's like, I can create a decent-looking emote. I can't create a decent-looking emote when you actually shrink it down. So, you know. Ugh. Ugh. Hyper really did leave when I said there weren't any cursed emotes. Sad. Ooh, moving faster now, though. Oh, I missed. Oh well. Where? I guess the teleporter is going to be over on that little island. Yeah. Was there another thing? Yeah, no, that was a turret. Okay. Dude, you move so fast. I forget how fast the sprinting items make you compared to base speed. It's always the hardest part of starting a new run is you're slow again. Teleporter's up here. Any items hiding around over here? No? Okay. I missed. Pain. Real pain. Alright, let's go. Not the best starting items, but it's fine. We're not going anywhere difficult after this. Beetle Queen, too. Game loves me. Game wants me to win, dude. Easiest boss fight until the game spawns like 5 of them, and then you're just taking pain the whole time. Then it's just pain the whole time. How many hours do you think you have into this game, Gaddock? Uh-oh. I'm curious. Ooh, hello. Hello, friend. And who do you prefer to play as in this game? Oh, I said, how many hours do you think you have in this game? I actually don't know how many I have right now, off the top of my head. Wait. I don't have the cooldown. I'm 4 seconds off, but they all died to barbed wire. This feels good. Look at all these. I was griping about the banner earlier, and look at all this. Every item I gripe about and say isn't great turns out to like just kill things for me. Shows how much I know about this game. Come on, we spent too long here. Let's go. Hey cousin, how are you? Pew-pewing. Dying? Always dying. This is a game where you inevitably die way too much. Oh, goodbye. Alright. 8 hours in game. Okay, let me see how many I have actually. I have 288. Not to... What did I... Shit, what I hit tab. Okay. I played this game too much. I'm not good at it yet, I don't think. This is basically the only game I played for like the first part of 2020 though. Or maybe like most of 2020 actually. I would just crank out, I would just literally just pretty much only play this game. Alright. Then last year I didn't play it nearly as much. I did go back to it when they updated the game and added the new character. I'm not really optimizing anything right now. I'm just kind of fucking around in the corner. Need to go buy items and find shit and not hit the wrong button a lot of times. I'll take that. Now I can swing slightly faster. Oh boy. Thanks, cousin. Enjoy whatever you're up to. Good old work. I'll try. Have a good stream. Redoing's part of life, but yeah, it can be frustrating. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Alright, let's just buy that. I kind of like Topaz Brooch, even though it's okay at best. But I kind of like it. I like the bad items, I feel like. Let's buy this equipment, too. Can maybe get something out of this. Oh, this isn't terrible. Hey. That's annoying. The new shrine is not up there. I know one other location it can be, but I don't know if I want to check that right now. One other location it can be. Ukulele, nice. Let's get out of here. Go fast. Oh yeah, they upgraded the turrets. I forgot about that too. Oh, another Beetle Queen. Cool. Cool. No, I'm about to be frozen. No pain. Go turrets, go! Kill turrets, kill. Kill. Easy clap. Oh, a really good item too. Hell yeah. It's going very well at this point. And very, very well. I mean, we could have some better healing, but the items that we do have are not bad at all. And they kill things for us, which is the best part, because it's so easy to create good old, well, I can survive, but I can't kill anything builds. And then eventually you quit surviving. Eventually you quit surviving. Get back in there. I'm kind of on fire right now, speaking of surviving. I don't really want to do that. You know the worst part about having a 13-hour day on Tuesday is the fact I have to get up early on Tuesday. I have to be up at like 7 a.m. Which is just pain. I prefer 9 a.m. is like the earliest I want to crawl out of bed. I'll just lie in bed until I'm good and ready to just like crawl into my day. Oh, kill me. Instead I have to get up at like 7 so I can be to campus by like 8:30 to prep for my first class at 9. Hello. Alright, Hyper stayed around even though we don't have burst emotes. Let's just fire these things away. They're good to go kill some stuff for us or something. I don't know. No, right, leaving, yeah. Darn, we lost Hyper again. Lack of cursed emotes. There's the way out. We don't want that yet. We need money. We don't have cursed emotes here, Hyper. We have NFT emotes. So how about that? Does that work for you? You can have your very own Bored Ape NFT as an emote. Would you not do that? Just get stone going. Here, do an exclamation mark NFT, Hyper. If you want. Ugh. There you go. Have fun. That was another, I got bored, and there's 60 different ones uploaded. All is 7TV emotes. All of them are also public, so if you want to add them, any of them on 7TV for any fucking reason, go wild. They were all actually manually approved by 7TV moderators, which I find hilarious. Oh good, Cautious Slug. It'll save me. Very fungible. I am about to die. This is not good. Running for my life. My spouse is texting me something. I should probably check my phone. Who's killing me actually right now? You assholes? I just thought about it. Oh, yeah, let's do that as well. Go kill things. Go, my turrets. Remember what we were saying about being survivable a minute ago? Yeah, I don't feel like I'm actually very survivable right now. Don't feel very survivable. Ooh, more barbed wire. Ooh, let's. We're gonna buy the Bustling Fungus purely so we can hide somewhere and heal. So we just have no healing. And it's all terrible. Alright, but also let's get out of here. Damn it. Good old barbed wire doing work. Ooh, Treative Dagger though. I like that. Ooh, Clay Dune Strider. I really don't like that. This may be. Ooh, two of them too. Oh, this may be rip. This may be rip. Oh shit. I'm taking hits that I didn't want to take. I need to be on top of him. So let's yeah. Oh shit. No, I don't want to be on top of you. Why is pain? This is bad. Not dead yet, but close. Damn it. Yeah, that was bad. We just like, I don't know what we did. We outclassed ourselves so fast there. We just cannot not do well today, but that's fine. I haven't played this game in a long time either. Gotta give, ooh, the new shrine's are right fucking there. Hello. I see. There's a part of me that thinks that the whole like, oh, it's all auto-generated, like everyone has a different one and all that. Like, I think that's kind of cool. I just hate the fact it's an NFT and that people are just like, yeah, it's now worth millions of dollars. Like, if Microsoft adopted that as like their gamer pick strategy, where it's like, hey, like you get a randomly assigned gamer pick that is AI generated to be 100% unique to you. Like, that would be cool. I'd be completely down with that. But the whole NFT aspect of it just ruins it. You know? But yeah. It is what it is. Who's Kygo, actually? I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's a turret. Never mind. I thought that was the thing. Oh, a DJ. Okay. Eminem got an NFT, or got a Bored Ape NFT. Not even very high uniqueness score or whatever, or rare ability score. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, Hyper can probably correct me, Gaddick, but like, so the thing with NFT is you're buying a certificate saying that you are the owner of the original version of this image, which you don't have the original version though. The original version is secured at a URL, and that's where the whole thing is like reinforced through blockchain. Yeah, signed by the blockchain, yeah. So, but so like you aren't actually in possession of it. You're in possession of the certificate saying you have it. And it's just like, okay. Like someone said, like, you know, NFTs are a solution to a problem we don't have yet. Like they could be used for something potentially, but right now they're just being used for like shitty money laundering. So, you know. Here, I have a bunch of Kroger receipts. Was that but the groceries are in my pantry, so please die. That's too, yeah. Like, if the blockchain wasn't just, like, pumping out, you know... If the blockchain wasn't running a bunch of computers, or running on a bunch of computers that are doing what they're doing. So, you know, there's, like, no items. That's kind of a problem. Okay, we'll go up. There's one way we didn't go yet. There was the whole thing recently where one of the Bored Ape NFTs that was supposed to be listed for like 300K was accidentally listed for $3,000. And it was immediately snatched up by like a bot that someone had set up to buy those things, and then immediately relisted for like $250,000. But I was reading how in the marketplace that this happened, the dude, whoever it was running the bot, was paying like an additional 38 grand to ensure that his transactions happen in like less than 1,000th of a second or whatever, just to make sure nobody sniped anything out from underneath him. And like, this is all just insane bullshit. Like there's just no reason for any of this. Yeah, and crypto is shitty in general too. That's why I own Dogecoin, because Dogecoin is the most energy inefficient crypto, to the point that I'm only harming myself at this, you know, in this way. I loved, I forget why I looked it up, but a while back I just Googled, like, how to farm Dogecoin, and all the sites I found are saying, don't, it's not worth it, you'll never make your money back. Like, the electricity don't cost you, the person farming, to farm the Dogecoin. You'll never make your money back. Yeah, I own 18. I own 18 Doge, which at one point were worth a total of $14, but I didn't sell them because I was like, nah, the memes are more fun. I've never actually mined anything myself. I just bought the Doge. I bought 18 Doge for a total of $1 one time, and then it went up to $14, and now it's down to like $2.50. I only, as my friends say, look at this dumb ape who only knows how to hold. Yeah. Hold, we're taking Doge to the moon, boys. We're doing it. Broke even, yeah. To the moon. Well, yeah, because Doge peaked like the Friday before Elon Musk hosted SNL, which is what a lot of people anticipated would happen. And I was like, I could sell it right now and make $13 off my Dogecoin, but it's kind of more fun just to have Dogecoin and just be like, yeah, look at my shitty meme coin. So I held on to it. Just like, yep. Yeah. But my friends are probably right saying, you know, the better meme would have been like, look at my like 13,000% return on Dogecoin or whatever. Or 1,300% return. But, oh well. But yeah, NFTs. I don't know why. It also doesn't it cost like $70 to mint an NFT or whatever? Like, you have to pay to mint it in the blockchain, or however that works. Right side of the money train. That's impossible. You're a consumer and not a multinational corporation, Gaddick. You can't be on the right side of the money train. $100 per? Okay, so it's gone up since last time I looked into that. Yeah. Because that was the thing. I'm like, what's stopping me from just like, you know, making a bunch of shitty NFTs and then, you know, doing what everyone else does, where like, you know, you load up a different crypto wallet, buy it for a higher price, and like, guys, it's worth $400, or, you know, in the cases what happens now, guys, it's worth $1 million, you know. But yeah, there's a cost of entry. Yeah, minting. Yeah, minting it is minting it. When I looked it up, it was like 70 or 80 to mint it. So maybe it might have gone up. That's totally possible. So I don't claim to know a shit ton about crypto. It's gonna be like, it's not gonna be up. It's gonna be round. Yeah, it's just right here. But it's like, you know, it's funny to like watch and see like which public figures are like fuck NFTs and the other ones are like guys NFTs. Like I think Nolan North is or maybe it's either someone should research this, probably me. Either Nolan North or Troy Baker is like now on the NFT train, and his tweets are basically like, guys, if you dislike NFTs, then you dislike creativity. And it's like, that's such a false, like, not equivalency, but like a false categorization. So yeah, that's who I'm talking about. He's like, and there's also like something that's a part of it where like you can create like, you know, AI generated voice lines from his voice. And like, cool, you're making money on putting yourself out of work, but this is gonna fuck over other people who, you know, didn't get theirs yet, so to speak, which is kind of how this whole economy works. Oh yeah, the bot is set to like shoot out an random NFT ever so often whenever it sees just NFT in chat, so I have fun with that too. You don't have to do the command. And I think I also said Bored Ape would do it. Yeah. Oh no, you hit the cooldown. NFT pyramid. Here we go. I should also like put dumbass as one of the like triggers for it as well. Just for, you know. Hyper, did you block your own NFT pyramid? Talent. I don't have rules about pyramids in my chat, other than don't use a bot to make them. You know, that's cheating. It's gotta be 100% free-range, homegrown pyramids. I purely installed Stream Elements just for that command, by the way, because I don't know shit about programming, and so I'm like, I don't actually know how to do. I wanted to like just have Funtune do it, but I'm like, I actually don't know how. But Stream Elements already had like a command for what I needed for that command kind of set up for me. So like, okay. They're not, as far as I know, but the best meme about that Gaddock is someone was like, dude, the Bored Ape guys put out some music back in the day. And just like posted one of the Gorillaz album covers. I can't believe it, dude. They're also musicians. Whee! Fuck. And like the other issue with yeah, it does look very similar. Although I think the gorilla, like the Bored Ape monkeys are kind of ugly. The gorillas are at least a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, in my opinion. So it's all very subjective. I need healing. You need to not kill me, please. Thank you. Oh, Tank Girl. Okay. I know what Tank Girl is actually. Somehow. I don't know how I know what Tank Girl is. Not to be confused with Tub Girl, which is an entirely different thing. Oh. There's a Tank Girl movie where Ice-T plays one of the weird kangaroo dudes. Let that sit in your head for a minute. But yeah. No, did you watch it? It's a weird movie. Alright, I got gasoline, so that's good. Okay, that's where I need to go. I didn't realize you guys watched it. I don't hang out in many of the movie nights in Tig's Discord because I have a hard time focusing on like anything when I'm at my computer like that. If I watch a movie, I need to be on my couch just watching a movie. So... You know. You know. Get over here. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna mint my stream as an NFT, so for the low price of like $10 million, you can actually own my stream. So, you know, buy now, there's only one. It's exclusive. You want to be the exclusive owner of my stream. So, also, but you only have the receipt saying you own my stream, but you don't actually have my stream key, so I'm gonna still keep streaming. But you own it. Just so don't let anyone fool you. You own it. But you pay $10 million for it, but I'm gonna keep streaming. So. Yeah, I've heard the thing about the reboot. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. I don't know. I've not heard much about the reboot. Alright. They should... Something? Where are we going? It's not about allowing people to be anything. It's about who's going to make the studio money. That's why I need money. But yeah, she would fit. Wow, you turn invisible now? Cool. Oh, they have sticky bombs, I just realized. Ew, that could actually be problematic. Maybe that's what killed me last time. Maybe they got sticky bombs last time, and that's how I died. A sticky bomb went off on me and killed me. That's a thought. That makes sense. Would make sense. Oh, my cats are being whiny again. Ah! Run away. I fixed my cat's cat tree over the weekend, so they can't complain about anything. Yeah, I think a sticky bomb killed me last time. Oh, pain. Oh, there we go. Come on, there we go. So come on, percentage. Tick up. Alright, we need healing. We gotta go over there. That won't kill us. Yeah, we have a cat tree with like three like poles at the top of it with like little different spots the cat can sit, and the poles are wrapped in like twine rope or whatever, so the cat can sharpen their claws on it. Well, the one that faces like the most outward from the wall has been disproportionately used by the cats. So the rope is like at this point is shredded in a couple parts and it's starting to come unfurled. So over the weekend, I swapped the arms around. So the one that they'll use the most is one of the ones that hasn't really been used before. And I need to actually like fix the one that's getting fucked up, but I'm not quite sure the best way to do that is yet. So my cat can freely, weirdly attack the tree leg again, or the tree arm again, which is always kind of hilarious to watch. He looks like he's in distress, but he's clearly having a good time. Like, he shoots his ears backwards and just, like, hangs there on it, going nuts on it with his claws. It's kind of hilarious. And he, like, rears his head back and then, like, looks around and then hops off and runs away as fast as he can. It's a very bizarre thing. Yeah. My cats love their cat tree. Is their spot. They don't like it when I vacuum their cat tree, though. That traumatizes them. Because I'll get all the hair, all the hair I can, I'll get off it, and it's just so much. Then they come back to the cat tree, and they're clearly not thrilled about it smells different or something. So, I see you. Speaking of which, I should probably vacuum the cat tree again sometime soon. Probably vacuum the cat tree again. Alright. Lurking is perfectly acceptable. You'll hear me rant about random shit while you're lurking, as is the norm. Whee! It's mostly just me, like, yelling, or not yelling, but like, no, game, please, don't, I need this item. Oh, hello. Ooh, they have ukulele. Well, the ukulele actually won't do much for them now. Okay. Like, there's only one of me. Only one of me. Hey, kitty, what are you doing? We were just talking about how you have a cat tree, and that doesn't mean you need to come here and lay on my mouse pad. As you will probably inevitably do right now. Yeah, the daisy is okay, but it does save my life more than I care to admit. I'm just kind of jumping around right now because my cat did just flop down on my mouse pad, so I gotta like scoot his butt over so I can actually use my mouse. This hasn't been so bad though. It's gonna give them like the Tesla coil, however, for like the last item or something, and that's just gonna be it. I'm just gonna die. I mean, literally nothing I can do because they just have to be anywhere near me, and I die. And the only time I can do anything is when it's not firing, and in that case, I should have killed it as fast. Oh, yep, it gave me the Tesla coil. Oh boy. All right, we need to try to kill them, keep them away. Fuck. Just get away from me. We have to kill them as fast as possible. And be very willing just to run away from enemies. But we do have some ways to, like, fuck up a lot of people at once. Oh, yep, here we go. Oh, they're so far away, though. Come on, guys. Stay over there, away from me. Okay, Lappin' Daisy is healing us. Tesla coil fucking sucks. We're only 65%. But they can hit me without me being able to see them up here. That's shitty. If I survive this, the game better give me a Tesla coil. Oh cool, the barbed wire took them out. Nice. I didn't actually expect that to happen. I've never seen that before. Where it's just like, oh good, I survived. Nah, that's not the Tesla coil. It's fine. I need better healing to really make full use of this, but I'd prefer the Tesla coil. The Tesla coil is kind of easy mode. You just have to exist near-ish enemies, and they just die a lot of times. I don't think I've ever actually survived this when they've had the Tesla coil, to be totally honest. It's such a fuck you. But we got a little bit lucky there. They didn't just rush down us. They stayed away, because the environment kind of played in our favor. Alright, well, we survived this thing this time, and we got some decent items out of it. We got lucky that the barbed wire killed them all in that one moment. Honey. Just out here in this corner, okay. There's like a weird variation of this level where you only get those wisp dudes. Kind of sucks. I've had it before. Like, it's like, it has a flavor text at the beginning, like the air crackles or whatever, and then you only get the wisp. I don't quite understand what's happening. It's very doable, it's just kind of hard to kill things if you're playing certain characters. We need to find not items, we need to find enemies, really, just so we can buy items. Whee! Hey, where's the other enemies, dude? Come on. Oh, there, I guess. There's really not many enemies here yet. I'm sure they'll show up eventually. I have a hard time keeping runs straight when I'm done so many in such a short amount of time sometimes. So I'm like, oh, do I already have a Topaz Brooch this run? Oh, no, that was the last run where I died. That was last run. We should probably buy that equipment. Just because, ooh, that can be a decent item. No, damn it. Well, I'm not going to go back around just for that. Alright, let's loop around here a little bit. There's nothing else down there. I want to buy a couple other things here, maybe, if I can. There's not much here. I've had some, like, stage 1s before. They're just awful in terms of not giving you, like, literally, not just giving you bad items, just not giving you any items. Like, having maybe 2 or 3 item drops overall. It's just very, very devastating if you're playing certain characters because you need something to carry you a little bit further. And then that also, too, if you're a little bit too inquisitive, you get fucked over because you're just hunting for items when there aren't any, and then you waited way too long. If you ever realize that's happening, you just need to leave the stage immediately while it's still easy. Alright, that was a really good item. That was worth coming back here for. Let's get out of here. Let's go hit that teleporter. Leave. Rejuvenation Rack plus Medkit is probably pretty decent, actually. I just realized. Doubling the effect of my healing. I have an idea. I assume enemies are going to end up spawning over here and running towards me while I'm down here. The turret might be able to catch some for me. Beetle Queen, hello. Goodbye. That was that. That was the Beetle Queen. Are you my friend? Yeah, you're my friend, okay. Good, good, good. Kill, kill, kill. Crush, destroy. I'm just gonna sit back here and let, I guess I have to do some work. Can't just have an entirely easy time of it. And that barbed wire is actually doing work. I take back some of the things I said about it. Nice. I really wanted to shoot this down, the little line of enemies that I didn't have it ready and they died. Unfortunate. It would have been kind of fun. It would have been kind of fun. My dog is loudly snoring right now. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed, and I should have known. They did a speedrun of this game at GDQ this year, which I'm like, okay, when I saw that on the schedule, I'm like, okay, that should be interesting. I didn't look anything up beforehand, but the speedrun uses the item or uses the artifact where you get to pick whatever item you get when you open a chest, and I'm like, oh, that's, like, way less interesting. Like, I want the, like, pure hell RNG speedrun of this game, and I get that that's probably not even, like, totally viable as a real category, but like, I want that. It would require you to just be good at the game. Like, good at just how the game is. Having to adjust so much on the fly. I still need to come out here sometime to see if I can fly over there to that. I need to get certain items. Speaking of the artifact that lets you pick your items, I need to get that and then get certain items and try to get it across to that other island if that's possible. I don't actually know if it is. Just swing in the air right now. Alright, the teleporter is kind enough to be out in the open. My turret is doing something over there. Not enough. I need money. I do love the Beetle Guard. He's kind of useless later on. A good distraction sometimes, but he never dies. I mean, he does die, but he comes back. Always appreciated. Ooh, Tougher Times is nice. It's always like, oh boy, I'm getting all these items, and then Mithrix just takes them away and uses them for himself. I don't know how Mithrix fight with Acrid would go, honestly. I've never made it to Mithrix's Acrid. Never made it that far. What about these? Like that. Backup mag is not bad. What is the backup mag? More spitting? I can just fire a lot of spit. Backup mag is essential for Huntress. Surprisingly not as essential for a lot of other characters. Still good. Always good. Goodbye. Alright, let's... Yeah. Let's hit this, and then we probably just want to go to the teleporter. What do we got here? Topaz Brooches, Cautious Slug. Let's just buy another Topaz Brooch, I guess. Cool. I did it. And I could also put money into the luck thing real quick. See if we can get something spit out. Something got spit out. Alright. Away we wonder. Yeah, we blocked. Nice. Magma Worm. Cool. I'm down for Magma Worm. As long as we can get procs on him. That. There we go. Dead. Just, they go so young these days. Oh, cool! This is within the range of the thing. I can just sit here and well, never mind. So I could just sit here and feed into it, but it's spat out. Oh, hey, there's an item over there. That might be worth getting into before I leave. I can just hang out right here for it and run over there. Go, my Beetle Guard, go! Kill. Crash, destroy. Beetle Guard, you're kind of just standing there with these golems just walk towards me. I'm not okay with that. Not okay with that. Okay, let's do, yeah, this. Extra boss damage is greatly needed sometimes. Look, we've been tearing through these bosses lately. The blades can do that. They're not the best item by far, but they are useful. Goodbye. You know what? Let's just make our life painful immediately. We're gonna summon these guys. Okay, I can handle these guys. I can handle these guys. If I can hit them, jeez. Alright, that was a good start. Ooh, I don't want to lose certain things, but a tri-tip dagger would be amazing. I could just feed a bunch of shit into it. I might. Let's see if we can find a scrapper. And I'll get rid of some stuff. But I might just feed shit into that, because tri-tip dagger, real good. What would I risk losing? Nothing too essential, honestly. Yeah, see, I'm picking stuff up there. Alright, let's just go feed shit into it. Let's, I'll buy this real quick, since it's not going to be a white item, so no worries. No worries. Okay, that's a good item. That's fine. It's a good item, but that's fine. Eep, being shot at right now. That's also more than fine. But you are a bastard, you know that? That's fine. There's really nothing, like... I like my gasoline. I fucking hate these guys. But there's really nothing that I'm just, like, determined not to lose right now. Crowbar, I'll give up. Question is, should I save for, be frozen? Go to, now I'm slower, which, you know, kind of sucks, but it's fine. Topaz Brooch, more than fine. Okay, I don't think I want to lose my other gasoline, so let's just stop. We're at 8 tri-tip daggers, though. Feels good. So the gasoline is super nice. The Will-O-Wisp does some work for us regardless. He. How much money is going to be required to buy the legendary item chest, I wonder? Go find out. It's right over here. 2,900. Ooh, we can have that. We have that in no time. I say that. I don't know how long it's actually going to take, but we can have that. Let's go find the teleporter. Hey, don't go. You go running away from me. Zone. No, I finished Zone of Killing yesterday. Oh, there was a scrapper. Damn it. Okay, anything else I want to feed though? No, we'll just hold on for now. Finished Killzone yesterday. Actually, I only had like 3 hours left in it. It's not a terribly long game. The last half of the game went much faster than the first half. Don't worry, Luigi's Mansion. There's like another 3 Killzone games that I can and probably will stream. Yeah, the title doesn't. No, the title says. Did I update the title? Let me double check. You're making me paranoid. Yeah, no, I updated it. It's like, did I forget to hit the little done button? Okay, yeah. I've done that before. It's like, oh, nope, we're still playing whatever game we're playing from last time. How are you doing, by the way? You're moving to your new shifts soon, aren't you? Or did you already? Moving to new shifts soon. I hate these caves. They're such death traps. Is that a boss item? That is a boss item thing. Do I have any boss items? I don't. Huh. That's the egg. I forget what that does, honestly. Oh, it's till Wednesday. Okay. Fun. Now remind me, have you ever worked this shift before? I know you've moved before, but I didn't know if you've worked this specific shift. Where is the teleporter? Okay, you've worked it. Okay. I thought you might have. Oh, he's dead. Alright, we can go buy the legendary item now. Let's get out of here. Let's do that. We need to find the teleporter and get out of this place in general. Is it maybe up there? Oh no, there it is right there. Okay. We'll buy the item and then we'll be right back. Alright. Enjoy going. Come on, be a good item. Be a good item. Don't be the damn jumping thing. Whatever the hell that's called. I always get that. Ooh, grain stalks. I like this item. No cooldown, especially with now I have no cooldowns. I can do whatever I want. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh, that's good. That makes up our speed that we lost for all these tri-tip daggers. Ah, damn it, it's outside. Oh, hello, imp. It's always the imp here, I feel like. You know, he causes bleed, I cause bleed, you know. Ooh, hello. You guys are actually scary. You're more scary than the boss I just fought, to be totally honest. Ugh, pain. Just keep away from you guys. Okay, dead. They can just fuck you up so fast. What'd they drop? Fucking whale. Wax quail is good if you get more than one. Until then, it's really not. It can be good. A single one can be good on some characters, but a lot of characters, the jump is just kind of fucked. Like, it ruins, absolutely ruins Huntress's jump unless you have multiple. It's just like, what am I doing? Why'd I do this to myself? No cooldowns, boys. Spam whatever we want as fast as we want. We need more healing. Rejuvenation rack is nice, but we just flat out need more healing. Key is not more healing. Hey, we got that back though. Let's get out of here. This was good for us though. We got a bunch of tri-tip daggers, so we have a bunch of bleed now. We are doing okay. Alright, speaking of doing okay. Hello? I was right-clicking for a very long time, I felt like, and nothing's happened. Oh shit, that's why I hate these guys. More healing, please. That's not healing. Where's a, I have not seen any crates to open with that either lately, or at all. I've got 3 keys. Come on. Oh, that's a healing chest, okay. Ooh, that lizard scares me. There. I didn't hit him, damn it. I was trying to hit him through the wall with that. This is a fight I don't really want to be a part of at all. Okay, things are dying. I took a lot of damage there. I need to get bleed procs on the elites, damn. Cautious Slug is not what I want out of this at all. Alright, we need to just, yeah, we need to leave. That fight is scary. So many flying enemies that just make life pain. Okay, we killed him. Now we can do this. Why must the game spawn so many elites? Yeah, that was what I was scared of. He didn't even kill me. It was, I got caught in the crossfire of about a dozen different balls. Pain. Alright. I want to keep playing accurate, though. Yeah, but that gets... I don't know, I just couldn't kill them as fast as I needed to there. I don't know, my crowd management was not good. I'm not sure what I need to be doing to correct that, though. It happens. But yeah, crowd management was pretty not great. Rip my health, jeez. I'm about to die to just like wave one enemies. It's how embarrassing. Come on, little Healy drone. You and me, you'll save my life, I'm sure. Someday. That's not even open this time. Alright. Where am I going? I need to kill things to get money. I bet the teleporter's down here. Apparently not, actually. Nope, it is. Okay. Alright, we'll come back here then. We need to go, actually become a viable offensive force and defensive force at this point. That's really the best way to just get out of that, is just hit them. Knock them out of it, stun them. Knock the golems out of their hits. The stun on that attack is nice. I gotta utilize that aspect of it more. Alright. Razor Wire was actually paying out for us. Hey, Friday. Last time. How are you doing? How are you doing? Friday Peak. Oh, did you get animated emotes too, Friday? I've not got them. Unless the notification just didn't show up. I did not have them this morning before I started stream. I'm being abandoned by everyone gets them today? Twitch has not alerted me. I'm not everyone, dude. Oh, and like, okay, well, I've been streaming. Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Okay, so that's what it is. Oh well. I'm not on. I mean, I am on Twitter, but I only read secondary Twitter sources, as in someone else posted a Twitter link. Okay, take a bit during the day. Okay. Yeah, I say, got animated emotes as well. I'm like, oh, I didn't get them. Which it's fun. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for them, honestly. Fucking crowdfunder. Pain. Way to give me shit items, game. Bandolier. Oh, more pain. Remember when I had a good run? It was fun. Okay, gasoline. Okay, that's a run saver right there. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do with mine. I need to learn how to like make animated emotes, because I know one thing I'd like to do, but I don't know how to do it. So, but yeah, you know, I'm sure now that everyone has animated emotes, a bunch of how to make animated emotes tutorials will pop up. So that will be useful for someone somewhere, mainly me. Here, you can die to this item. Yeah. Good old prey on whatever the fuck. Alright, oh, hey. Beetle. Queen's Gland. You know, I like the Beetle Guard. Beetle Guard is fun and nice. It's nice to have a friend, but the moment I see a 3D printer that I can dump you into, I'm doing it. Because there are better boss items that actually benefit me, whereas you just punch enemies, which doesn't benefit me that much. Please die. Aim is bad. But Friday, I like your 2 animated emotes I've seen so far. One of them is very cursed, so you know. One of them is very cursed. That's cute. Friday B. How did the B meme become a thing during your other M stream? I wasn't there for the other M stream, so I actually don't know. What, the cursed one? Yeah. It's a good emote. Good for Mr. Zero. Knows how to make cursed emotes. We were talking about cursed emotes earlier. I have instant approval. I actually don't know the criteria for getting it. I know apparently Friday, when your instant approval was not on time, you should have got it and they like didn't give it to you. Oh, just the buzzing sound? Okay. 60 streams after affiliate. Good ol'. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is you were, it was like closer to like 65, 70 streams for you. Twitch just occasionally forgets to do the thing. For some reason, instant approval is probably something someone has to manually do, as opposed to just an automated thing. It's like, fuck you. Are you sure you actually been streaming, Gaddick? I don't know, bro. You might have forgot to hit the stream button. You know, the dark fear of like every streamer. They forget to hit the they forget to start streaming button. I don't know how you check how many streams you've done, to be totally honest. I only know how many streams I've done because I upload every stream as its own VOD to YouTube. I can just count my YouTube uploads, or my YouTube tells me how many uploads I have. What'd I get? Oh, I got armor piercing. Okay. Oh, you're my friend. I'm an idiot. Heal. But yeah, that's the only way I know how many streams I've done. Then you get instant approval, and then don't violate TOS with your emotes, otherwise you lose instant approval, or you could lose instant approval. You know. Let's just do this. I want to do more damage. And affiliate for 3 years. No instant approval. Man, you must really be hitting the, you must really be fucking with the TOS, dude. I wonder though, I don't know how it worked when they started the whole instant approval thing as even a thing, but, because instant approval hasn't always been a thing, has it? But I wonder if you were affiliate before instant approval was a thing, like if you got it immediately, if you'd already hit the criteria, or if it was 60 from that day. I actually don't know. Whee! Who's that? Whee! Oh, wait, that's $120, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you rack up, yeah, it's like if you stream consistently, it racks up faster than you think. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I've already hit that. Also, I saw the new altar or shrine or whatever up there. I'm trying to remember when I got instant approval. Because I started streaming like last April. There's no way for me to get up there. Damn it. Oh well. They didn't spawn the vent to shoot me up. Where's the teleporter then? Let's get out of here. Is it over here somewhere? January to July. Dude, I streamed barely at all this December. I was so fucking busy. And then January, when January started, I was streaming like every day or every other day. Not every other day, I guess, but like almost every day. Where's the teleporter, damn it? You did 3 streams. I think I did it with like 12, and the only reason I got 12 was because like December 25th through 31st, I streamed like every single day. I don't know why I just did that. No, I can do it. So yeah, I done like 7 until the last week of December. So I streamed more when I was finishing my master's thesis than I did during December. Like, that's the insane part. Is like I stream. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, the Beetle Guard gets to live. We don't though. Damn it. We need to play a different character. This isn't going well. Here, let's relearn Mercenary. It's been a while. It's been a while. This really is going to be relearning, though. Yeah, I barely streamed in December. I had the end of my semester. I was doing a lot of shit. I was also just tired. Like, that's the big thing. Is if I'm tired, I'm just not gonna stream. Like, I would just want to sit on the couch and do nothing rather than stream. And I prefer to stream during the day anyway. I don't like streaming in the evening that much. Oh, okay. My teleport was a couple seconds off. This truly is the most anime of characters. I'm about to die to this asshole. Like this. Fuck. Your family will never know how you died. Well, I died 1 minute in, so, you know, if that. Mega Man Legends grinding. Yeah. My version of a challenge is I'm going to play through a Souls game. Though I think I am going to stream Doom Eternal Nightmare at some point, because I want to play that game through on Nightmare, and I've never played the DLCs in that game either. So I need to figure out when I want to do that. Oh, hey, there's the thingy up there. No, shit. Fuck. Pain. Yeah, I saw that you were doing that, and then Log's been doing that too, and I'm like, you guys like to punish yourselves. There's something special about a game with incredibly high difficulty when it's a melee game, where you're not like being able to shoot enemies, you're actually be like in there, you know, punching them. Do you guys like not do this to me, please? Thank you. I've still never played I've never played a God of War game, actually. I should do that sometime. I have the God of War collection on PS3. So I could play those and could stream them. I would stream them if I played them. Oh, pain. I've got no health. Good thing you can't die from fall damage in this game. Give me God of War a new difficulty they added for the PC release? Or has it always been there? Because I'd actually never heard of it until recently. Only 2 hours in a fight? Came out after the game released, okay. What am I hearing right now? Healing item, come to me. Topaz brooch, you aren't actually healing. What's this bullshit? Really not many items around these parts. Plenty of enemies, though. Welcome back. You'll notice I'm playing a new character. It's because while you were gone, I did everything you could ever do with the other character. I beat the game on every possible difficulty, killed every boss, unlocked all the unlockables for that character. Gaddock was here. He can testify this is all 100% true, and I didn't die stupidly to something that I'm not even sure what it was at this point. What? Why are we being shot at? How's this bullshit? Yeah, I got a world record in, however the hell you get a world record in this game. Alright, let me die to the boss real quick, and then we'll try another run. This has not been good for items for me. Beetle Queen, 2 of them too. Hello, Beetle Queens. Damn it, yep. Death percent, yeah. I mean, death percent's easy. You just run up to the first enemy and just die. Ugh, pain. Actually, real pain. My shoulders are sore for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's see if we can find some good items this time. I have actually, so I'm trying to obliterate with this character on Monsoon. I have actually made it to the portal to obliterate with this character on Monsoon before, and then I hit the teleporter instead. And died immediately on the next level. So, you know, sometimes things just go bad. Sometimes things just go bad. Death Craters in Minecraft is interesting. Dude, should I become a Minecraft speedrunner? I can just enter that weird world of Minecraft speedruns, which I don't really, like, fully understand why it's as bizarre as it is. Yeah, play Minecraft. I don't even own Minecraft, actually, for the PC. I bought it once long ago, and I have since, like, lost the login information. Every time I try to recover it, Microsoft's not much help with that, so, my Minecraft account is forever locked away. I will buy this stupid item. Not a good item. Especially for this character. Really shouldn't have bought anything there when I think about it. Playing Minecraft? Probably never, because I don't own it. Probably never. The game I've been playing off-stream lately is Deep Rock Galactic with my friends. That's been a lot of fun. It's nothing against you, Luigi. I just don't own Minecraft. Please die. Send me $26. But then I'm under the impetus that I actually have to play the game. What if I don't want to play Minecraft? That's the problem. Oh, pain. Wait, what? What just happened there? Yeah, I kind of also... I miss when Minecraft wasn't a survival game. I liked it back when it was like, you could die and all that, but like there wasn't hunger and things. Like, that has made the game, in a lot of ways, like a lot less interesting for me. I'm about to die again. Like, what am I doing wrong with this character right now? You know, back when I played Minecraft, it was like there was a, you know, you had health, but then you weren't getting hungry and shit like that. Yeah, I've been playing Deep Rock Galactic with my friends on the weekends. I have a group of 4 IRL friends, and we play that game. Like, one of them's my brother, and then a couple people we grew up with. And so we've been playing Deep Rock, which has been a lot of fun. Get to play as little space dwarves. That game has a great sense of progression, which is nice. Like, you're very acutely aware of, you know, what you're doing and how it's benefiting something else. And the only annoying part with that game's progression is the maps will spawn things that you can't do yet sometimes. So you'll be like, oh, like this thing over here we actually can't interact with because we haven't promoted our characters yet, that sort of thing. Should no, I don't enjoy 2D platformers enough to play that. Also, this is a great item for me. You can just like spin to win. I've also never played through Super Mario Bros. 3, so I'm gonna play a rando of a game I've never played through. Play 3D platforms? I did. I played Yooka-Laylee Friday. That's a 3D platformer. I played Knack. That kind of wants to be a 3D platformer. Some part of it thinks it's a 3D platformer. It's not. It has some platforming. The platforming is actually kind of jarring because there's so little of it. Ooh, good item. I'm perfectly willing to get along with Half. Half just doesn't want to get along with me. So, like, that's the thing. I've apologized to Half for pissing him off many times, and he insists that I'm a bad person and I shouldn't be around. So, you know, I'm not bothered by it, but it is annoying. Like, you know. Right, he's trying to incite shit. Oh, pain, why? I don't want to die. I'm actually doing okay for once. And by okay, I mean my health was above half a minute ago. Pain. Pain. So, I don't want to talk about Half at length, mainly because I don't like talking about people when they're not around. But, like, I mean, the reason Half doesn't like me is because I will flat out, like, call Half on bullshit. And, like, I expect people to do that with me as well. But, like, I don't know. Half and I just clashed on some things, like, opinion-wise. And, like, for me, that's just, hey, I'm like, I have a different opinion than you. But for him, it's a big deal. Like, he gets mad about it, and I don't know why. And, like, he probably has a different opinion on that whole issue, too. But, like, I'd be like, hey, like, that's, like, I don't agree with you about that. So, you know. And, like, eventually he decided it was just too much, and he hated me for it. So, I'm sorry that happened, and I wish we could talk about it and, like, work it out, but, you know. Yeah, but anyway, that's all I really have to say about that. I mean, it wasn't even, like, calling people on their shit. It's like, Half would say, like, he likes something, and I would, like... I mean, it was even, like, I'd make, like, a joke, like, I don't like that. And I think, like, just my personality also just rubs Half the wrong way. And that's fine. Like, it's not my problem. I never made it my mission to be an asshole to Half or anyone else. So, you know, if you're bothered by who I am, that's your problem, I guess. I'm not saying that I don't do things that are annoying or not okay sometimes, but as long as I'm not intentionally trying to be harmful, I think it's fine. So, please, give me a cooldowns back. I need it. See, I try not to do that, Gaddick, but I still catch myself doing it. Like, I consciously make an effort to be like, oh, I actually don't, like, have authority to speak on this matter, so I try not to. Or if I am talking about something I really don't know much about, I try to qualify it with, like, I'm not an expert on this, so... I forget what it was yesterday. Something came up in, like, Oates' chat, and I was just like, I don't have enough, I don't have enough, like, opinion to have an opinion on this. Like, I don't have any evidence to say anything one way or the other. I forget what it was, though. It was something that, like, chat was, like, not getting heated about, but chat was definitely offering an opinion on, and I'm like, I don't have an opinion, because I can't. So, anyway. Oh, please die. And, like, the other thing I try to do, too, just in general, is, like, I try to, like, if I have a bad opinion, which is to say, like, my opinion's based, like, not in fact, and I don't realize it, I try to, like, research stuff, and if I realize, oh, like, what I believed in that case was wrong, then, like, my opinion changes, you know? I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, oh, well, I believe this just because, like, not believing this means I have to admit I was wrong, you know? Like, no, I'm gladly admit I'm wrong, just because, like, there's no reason to stick to your stupid, like, ingrained beliefs just because they have to admit you've actually grown as a person. Like, God forbid you actually admit that that's a possibility for you, rather than being a full, complete person now. Hey, could you guys die, please? Thank you. Could you not do that attack to me, please? That was not what I need to be doing there. You don't hate Sonic 06. So yeah, that's where we just look at Luigi and we're just like, oh man. Such potential as a human being, but that one opinion he has, we really can't tolerate, so we have to hate him now forever. He's okay with a bad Sonic game. Never played a Sonic game, other than like some of the old 2D ones. There's literally nothing over there. Sonic 06. Friday, my vague knowledge of Sonic history informs me there was not a Sonic game released in 2007, so that is just my vague knowledge of that. Critical thinking is a skill a lot of people don't have, but everyone should have. And a lot of people get really offended when you start to, like, openly think critically about anything. Like if you say, like, oh, you know, why, like, if you start to do the whole, like, not even questioning, but, like, I believe this because this, and, like, someone realizes that you believe something, not just because it's convenient for you, but because you're, like, holding it to some other standard. People get really offended by that. Because they immediately realize that puts a greater expectation on them by you as to what they believe. And people don't like that. People don't like to have their beliefs questioned. Because people don't like to think critically about themselves. It's terrifying. Like, you know, Freddy Steer, dude. So. Alright, you need to die. And then I need to hit the teleporter ASAP. There's just no good items on here. I'm faster now, but I'm just squishy. I just die easy. Where's the teleporter? Not down there for sure. Where's up here? Oh, it goes up here. Okay. That's an item. I want it. No, it's not an item. I don't want it. Alright, you asshole. Good luck shooting me with a laser when I'm moving faster than light, dude. What's that Sonic meme? When you move faster than the light, you can only live in the darkness. Ah, damn it, I was too short on that. My health's really bad, dude. Ugh. Jeez, he's not dying. I am dying, though. So, like, critical thinking is a good thing and everyone should do it, but the other, like, essential component of critical thinking that people don't talk about is self-confidence. Because it's so easy to do, like, self-introspection and then just convince yourself you're doing everything wrong. But if you have no, like, self-confidence and self-esteem, then that becomes really harmful immediately. Like, you need some level of, well, actually, no, like, you have to stop and recognize that there is, like, a valid reason for you doing certain things. Like, that was really dumb for me to buy that thing, but, you know, it worked out. Because it is just easy to sit in your own head and then, like, really, like, tear yourself to pieces when you really shouldn't be. Sonic 06 is better than Sonic 06. Alright, Friday, what's the other Sonic 06 you're referring to? My vague history of Sonic knowledge does not tell me if there was more than one Sonic game released in 2006. Please die. No, please die. I don't know why I want you to die so bad. I don't know why I'm feeding into this stupid shrine of luck. It's a bad idea. Sanic 06. Satan 06 or Sanic 60. Dude, are you talking about facts and logic? Watch me destroy your argument with facts and logic, bro. Vaginas aren't wet. If women have wet vaginas, they should go to the doctor. My wife's also a doctor, so I know this. Alright, facts and logic applied. Someone here doesn't get that reference, is wondering what the fuck I'm talking about. But that's fine. So. Friday, were you alive for that whole ad campaign back in the day? I don't even know if I was, honestly. I don't know when that campaign was, to be 100% honest. Oh, it wasn't your country. Wow, way to be anti-German back in the day. Why is it that a car literally drives down my street and my dogs start growling? What the fuck? Second, never really took off here. No, honey. It's perfectly okay if it's not wet. It's perfectly okay. I think if you read the actual tweet, he's making some dumb, like... He's saying if your vagina is, like, as wet as they're saying in the song or something. Like, it's not as stupid at face value, but it's still just Ben Shapiro trying to start culture wars, so it's incredibly stupid, and we should give him all the shit in the world we can about it. Yeah, it's irrelevant. Dude, women get aroused, dude? I thought female orgasms were a myth, bro. I know the clitoris is a myth. It doesn't exist. Except in South Park. No, he doesn't deserve the platform he has. But he has a loud mouth, and he knows how to shout down the people he's arguing against, so he gets a platform, which is what's unfortunate. I haven't watched his Eminem thing. I don't seek out Tucker Carlson. I don't seek out any of that. Like, I've never sat down and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch Ben Shapiro now and realize how stupid he is. Like, no, I avoid that shit like the plague. I don't want to deal with that more than I already have to. I have to deal with enough bad faith arguments as is. You know? No one's posted it yet. But I'll find it and post it in Tig's Discord. There's a green M&M meme that I'm pretty sure nobody's posted yet in Tig's Discord. It's incredibly cursed. But I'll find it and post it, because I've seen it in a bunch of other Discords I'm in. You didn't start anything, Luigi. We were already talking about all this shit. Don't worry about it. But I'll post it later. You guys all get to hate me. I did post the Winnie the Pooh picture, though. Lady wearing, like, the Winnie the Pooh doll as a face mask. But anyway, facts and logic, bro. Also, while we're talking about critical thinkers, you want to go to the absolute opposite end of the spectrum in every way possible as Ben Shapiro. R.I.P. Bell Hooks, by the way. She died last month. So, I've been reading her again lately, so... yeah, I just feel like she needs to be talked about more. Also, one of my favorite Bell Hooks moments where she said that Nicki Minaj's Anaconda video was boring, which I just find hilarious. Like, it's boring. I've seen all that shit before. Ooh, this item is just okay. I feel like every item I dislike, I'm immensely undervaluing. Bell Hooks. Oh, Bell Hooks is she was a black feminist theorist. She's extremely influential in that field. And it's weird reading her because her writings and the way she talks are actually, like, she speaks in that if we consider this way, which Ben Shapiro a lot of times speaks in a very similar verbiage. And it's that's one thing that makes Ben Shapiro so, like, repulsive to me is I'm like, it reminds me of how Hooks always speaks and writes, but he's using it much more maliciously and also just much worse. Like, his arguments are shitty. Hers are actually, like, based on real experiences and not that, like, everyone should just be as privileged as a white person. So, But no, she's fantastic. She wrote about a ton of stuff and is very influential. She passed away last month, kind of unexpectedly. She's very old, though. I don't think she died of natural causes. But yeah. Why is it every time I have to take a theory course, I have to read fucking Freud? I get it, the man's influential, but he was wrong about almost everything. So, you know, why do I have to go back and keep reading? Why do I have to read people who cite him, you know? Lol, that's Friday Friday. Dude, my emote made it, dude! Yeah, I'm in a feminist theorist class right now, which has so far been fantastic. Like, we're reading interesting people and, like, not just reading old white guys that died long before any of us were born. Which has been great. And also the professor's really interesting. Do the communications department, though. I've never taken a comms class before, so this will be new for me. I was talking to the professor about it a little bit after class last week. I'm like, yeah, I'm a film person. I did English undergrad. She's like, well, we're kind of similar to English, so. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I just realized I have a guillotine. Guillotines are great. Cocaine. He was educated on cocaine, but also his, like, his survey base is, like, inherently flawed, because it was, like, 100% white, mostly female, and mostly, like, a very specific demographic, both age-wise and economically-wise, female. So, like, a lot of his observations are just, like, flawed in that way. Like, his samples suck. That's the biggest thing about Freud. And a lot of his ideas are also just, you know, they don't hold up. So. It's also, like, in film, like, psychoanalysis is something a lot of people like to do with movies. And it's like, you can do it, but it's kind of just shitty. Like, there's not really a way to do it well. Why did my attack not go? Oh, my cooldown was off, okay. Die, please. No, back. Come back, come back. Right, now you're dead. Cool. Yeah, that's the other thing. The good old evil of trying to, you know. The evil of trying to present. Will I make it? Yeah, I'll make it. Alright, we need to find the teleporter. That's not an item. That's an item, though. I don't want you. I want you. You say all ideas have validity, and then I look at Ben Shapiro at his arguments about art, and I'm like, those ain't valid. Those are made to add fuel to fires about culture bullshit. Those are not valid ideas. Well, because, like, people are like, oh, you know, what do we need like art critics for in the 21st century? And, like, to a degree, you're right. But, like, ideally a good critic is someone who has, like, actual, like, qualifications. The problem is so many people, like, profess themselves to be professional critics, but they don't have any qualifications to judge anything. So they'll go out and profess something to be, like, you know, ground-shaking or earth-shattering, when in reality it's been done before, or what it's doing is doing poorly, as opposed to actually, like, making an influence in its field. Really, yeah, I'm not saying we should silence them, but I'm saying, like, they're not it's not, if Ben Shapiro offers an opinion on a matter, and then, say, like, you know, R.I.P. Roger Ebert offers an opinion on a matter, I'm going to probably believe Roger Ebert, because Roger Ebert was able to view things more on an unbiased manner than Shapiro was. Or even if he wasn't, he's able to, he's able to recognize his bias. And he's not just writing reviews to try to flame culture wars, or, like you said with Freud, fit into a specific point of view. And, like, all that being said, Roger Ebert has some really bad takes in his career. Like, dude was far from flawless. He had a lot of opinions that were just bad. One of my favorite reviews of his is a review of Jennifer's Body, because he likes the movie, but he clearly likes it for, like, all the wrong reasons. Like, he's clearly really getting off on how hot Megan Fox is the whole time, and the movie is, like, critiquing that. Like, hey, is it kind of fucked up how we're sexualizing this, like, high schooler? You know. Also, if you're saying anything in chat right now, I can't read it because I'm dying. I'll be dead in minutes. Yeah, I'll be dead. Okay, now I can read it. I've never seen his Terminator 2 review. He disliked... What did he dislike? He hated Home Alone, which I get it if you don't like Home Alone, honestly. I like that movie. I get it if you don't like it, though. But, like, Home Alone's, like, the big one a lot of people point to is, like, he hated that movie. I get not liking it, but I enjoy it personally. I don't like the second one, though. I don't like any of them but the first one. So, but yeah, because, like, I mean, I like T2. I get why you wouldn't like T2, though, because the first movie's kind of a horror movie, if you like the first movie, I'd say. I don't know if you like the first movie or not, either. First movie's kind of a horror movie, and the first movie kind of does some interesting things with, like, you know, talking about fate and also, like, inevitability. Whereas the second movie really is just more of an action movie. And it still plays around with some of those ideas, but it is more focused on, like, the big set pieces. Although it has a much better Linda Hamilton performance as Sarah Connor. She's fantastic in that movie. Mac from... I'm confused who you're talking about. Who's Mac? Mac from Mac and Me, the McDonald's commercial of a movie. Also, I'm in the minority camp on Terminator opinions. I like Terminator Genisys. I think it's a good movie. A lot of people hate that movie. I think it was perfectly fine. I'm not seeing Dark Fate. Oh, Macaulay Culkin. Okay. Welcome to Culkin Farms, where we have all the Culkins. We have Kieran Culkins. We have Rory Culkins. We have Macaulay Culkins. Macaulay Culkin's coming at a premium, though. Yeah, I like Genisys. People hated it. I didn't see it till years after it came out, either. Like, everyone dogged on it, and I didn't see it till, I think, like, last year? I want to say, maybe I saw it in 2021, maybe 2020? I've not seen Dark Fate, though. I'll get around to it someday. My New Year's resolution, I think I've mentioned this on stream before, my New Year's resolution is to watch at least one movie each week that I own that I've not seen before. And the movie that I own has to be a movie I bought before 2022 started. So it can't be like I buy something in 2022 and then watch it. And I'm like, okay, resolution achieved for the week. So, because I own so many movies I've never seen. Where's my cooldown? Actually, I can do this, I'm an idiot. So... yeah, like, it has a lot of... well, like, someone pointed out, and, like, this isn't necessarily a critique on the movie, but Genisys takes place after a movie that doesn't exist has happened. Because, like, when it starts, and a lot of the events that have taken place in Genisys, like, require another Terminator movie to exist. Which, that doesn't make Genisys worse, but it does kind of highlight how that movie is doing whatever the fuck it wants, and it works for better and worse in a lot of places. Like, I kind of like it when franchise movies, like, kind of say fuck you to the rest of the franchise a lot of times. Like, sometimes it's really shitty, because movies will throw away, like, good things that are set up for them. But I appreciate movies, like, trying to, like, break outside of, you know, what's, not what's expected, but what's kind of allowed in franchises. So sometimes, or what allowed for that franchise. Damn it, I'm being shitty today. I need to just go play a character I'm good at, but we can't do that. We have to be good at the characters we're bad at. But yeah. I can occasionally get a good run going with this guy. Goodbye. But yeah. I'll have to see Dark Fate at some point. I don't really care for Terminator 3. I didn't even like Terminator 3 when I was like a kid and I saw it. And then it's been years since I saw Salvation, but I don't really remember there being much in Salvation worth going back for. Yeah, Linda Hamilton is top tier. Her and James Cameron were married for a while. James Cameron's been married to a lot of people. I kind of get the sense that I know for a fact James Cameron's an asshole on set, but I kind of get the sense he's just an asshole like in every sense of his life too, probably. He's an asshole to work with for sure. That is established fact. Yeah. One thing, if you work on a Cameron set and your phone goes off, he will come over, grab your phone, and then take a nail gun and just nail it on the wall. It's like, no loud phones on my set. I'm James Cameron. Yeah, but the difference is Stanley Kubrick's been dead for years. They can dance on Kubrick's grave. We can't dance on James Cameron's grave yet. Unfortunately. I don't want anyone to die, but... But yeah, Kubrick was a huge asshole. In very not just brush-offy okay ways. He was an absolute dick. Although one of my favorite, The Shining is a great example of how he's a huge asshole and why it wasn't okay. But one of my favorite stories from The Shining is the "Here's Johnny" line by Nicholson was improvised, and Kubrick wanted to cut it out because he didn't know what it was referencing. He lived in the UK so long, he'd never seen the Johnny Carson show. He had no idea what the cultural relevance of it was, and they convinced him to leave it in. Like, no, like, people will get this reference and they'll like it. So... He was like so removed from American culture that way at that point. It's kind of funny. Because Kubrick's from Brooklyn, which is always weird. I always think of him as a British person, but he's not. He was born in Brooklyn. I think raised in Brooklyn too. But yeah, him and Nicholson were both like complete shit to Shelley Duvall on The Shining for the sake of the performance. You know, that whole bullshit mantra that people have. Like, oh, we draw a good performance out of her. Please die. But yeah. Alright. Oh, that guy died too. Cool. Why are you still alive? Some bullshit. I think I'm kind of done here. Maybe. Maybe. What's even more, I guess not really interesting, that's notable, it's kind of funny when The Shining came out, it was kind of hated by a lot of people. Other than just Stephen King, who hates everything. Like, a lot of people said it was a terrible movie. A lot of people really hated Shelley Duvall in it. Just fascinating. And then like now, years later, like, no, the movie's great. Shelley Duvall's fantastic in that movie. Poor woman. But yeah, it's one of the weird things. Like people hated The Thing when it came out. Fucking Wandering Vagrants, man. I hate this boss. I don't care who I'm playing as. I hope I can grow up to be a crazy cat lady in Texas, honestly. That's a life goal for me. I just want to be that. I want to be that guy from the end of No Country for Old Men who like sits around, makes one pot of coffee a week, and it's like, yeah, there's like 20 cats here, they wander in and out, and my granddaddy was a marshal who got shot on his front doorsteps. No, she resembles your mom. I think the last time I saw her do anything, she was on some talk show a few years ago, and she's clearly not doing that okay. At the time. That's the last time I saw anything. Fucking hell, dude. I need my cooldowns back. This is why that, oh shit. Oh shit. Let's hide down here for now. Alright, let's get back in there. Fuck. I think the movie didn't help. I think she also just had some, like, she had some other mental illness as well that developed later. I don't think the movie triggered it. I think it's a combination of things. I don't think the movie was the only thing that caused her the issues she has today, as far as I know. Because I've heard some other stuff about her too. Not in the context of justifying that movie or anything. But the movie definitely did not help. Did you know? I thought she was in some other stuff like in the 80s and stuff. I thought she was in some other things. I can see though something like that make me leaving acting though. That'd be just like completely like fuck this. Like fuck these people. Please die. That'd be understandable and kind of in some way expected. Yawning today. I thought she was in. I've never seen much else with her in it. She wasn't in much as much in general. Or did she act on that? Okay, no, 99's later than I thought, though. Fuck. But I don't think actually no. I've seen Popeye with her in it as Olive Oyl. Take it back. I've seen that movie. When did that movie even come out? I actually don't know. Same year as Shining? Okay, so Robert Altman. Robert Altman was like, you know, Kubrick's going up to Colorado and doing this weird horror movie thing. I'm just gonna make Popeye with Robin Williams. That's what I'm gonna spend my year on. Like, okay, Robert, sure you don't want to do something? No, I'm Popeye. Popeye's what I want. So, you know. I have a professor who recently went to a weekend Bruce Campbell festival hosted at the hotel that The Shining was shot in. So how fun it was. Give me healing. What am I doing wrong? I'm just being shitty. I got one item though. But yeah, I don't really love that Popeye movie. But I've not seen it as an adult. As a kid, I didn't care for it. It might be better to watch it as an adult. I don't know. Had a wedding ceremony there. I mean, that's a good way to, like... I don't know. I wonder how much they've remodeled it since the movie was shot, actually. That hotel has some really cool looking, but ugly as hell carpeting. That's a good way for your wedding photos to be like, yeah! Also, our marriage is haunted now. Did you like... There we go. Yeah. See, I like The Shining, but I'm not a huge Stephen King fan. I like a few of his books. But, like, on the whole, there's not a ton of Stephen King material I'm just, like, into. Really like The Stand. It's a fantastic book. It's probably the best one he's ever written. It is a kind of a mess. It's one of his best ideas, but it doesn't really come together that well. So... I read the first Dark Tower book. I read The Gunslinger, but I read the version that was written before he went back and added stuff to it for the later books. So I've read like the original old Gunslinger. So... yeah, like I'm not bothered by changes from source material very much, unless it's just like, hey, whatever your change is, like, actually doesn't make any fucking sense. So, you know, like I'm not a source material purist. Things that are open to interpretation and changes as needed. I need to get back to reading Dune Messiah. I'm like halfway through it right now. I need to finish it before I get too distracted. Talking about Gunslinger again. Yeah, Gunslinger, the movie Dark Tower with Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, that one I've never seen actually. It's great casting, but I don't think you can do a movie for that series in 90 minutes. Doesn't seem like a good idea to me. So, personally. But yeah, I've never read any of the other ones. I don't read much, like, fiction-wise anymore, just because I have to read so much for school. So I don't have time to leisure read. Plus, I'm always watching movies. Enjoy my sound effects I'm adding to the game. Need to figure out what movie that I own that I've never seen I'm gonna watch this week, speaking of which. I don't know what. Last week I watched Mikey and Nikki, which was really good and really upsetting. The week before that I watched 10,000 BC, which was really bad and really boring, so, you know. Feels good. Roland Emmerich should not be allowed to direct movies. He definitely should not be allowed to write movies. I'm not sure he has the, quote-unquote, as they say, the touch anymore. I don't know what to watch this week. Kind of comes down to how exhausted I feel on whatever day I get around to doing it. Are there items anywhere? No, there's a turret though. I don't want that. Items? Items. That's like the healing drone. Items? Items? Guess I'm hitting the teleporter. Alright. Just don't be a wandering vagrant. Don't be a wandering vagrant. Don't be a wandering vagrant. Okay, we can live with Beetle Queen. We're over here now. That's not good. We need to be back in the shit. Oh yeah, I've been watching Disenchantment lately on Netflix. Never watched it before, but my spouse and I were using Simpsons as our like go-to. Don't really feel like a movie. Just let's turn something on while we're eating dinner show for a long time. So we got through like 10 seasons of Simpsons. And we're like, okay, Simpsons is going down in quality. Need to watch something else. So we watched through all of Futurama again. And then we watched Spider-Man 3 the other day. We watched through all the Raimi Spider-Mans at the end of last year. And then we watched through all of Futurama again, and then now we start watching Disenchantment. No, I'm not watching Spider-Man 3 again. I've seen Spider-Man 3 about 3 times now. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again. No, I've not seen the new Spider-Man movie. I'll see it eventually. We also did a Marvel watch through Shang-Chi, and so I am 100% done on superhero movies for the foreseeable future. So at some point, I'll get around to watching Eternals and then Into the Spider-Verse. Not Into the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse is fantastic. No Way Home or whatever it's called. Those Spider-Man. Okay, regardless of your opinion on the Disney Spider-Man movies, the fucking titling conventions makes no fucking sense. Like, I get it, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is confusing as hell. Like, okay, Homecoming, that's fine. It's taking place around Homecoming. Far From Home, okay, I get it, he's in Europe. But now this is confusing because I'm thinking of Homecoming, and then No Way Home. Like, wait, now I'm gonna get that and Far From Home confused. Like, what are you doing? Disney, stop. Name your movies better. It's not that hard. So, yeah. That's my hot take on the Disney Spider-Man movies. Just call them Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3 again. I don't care. It's been like 20 years since those other movies came out. I have nostalgia for them, but it's not gonna offend me. But, yeah. Old Ultimate Spider-Man? Ooh, man. The Ultimate comic book series was a mistake. Spider-Man's pretty okay in those. He's like the best part. But on the whole, the Ultimate lines were a mistake. They're so like, look how edgy we are. And it's bad. That was some of the first comics I read as a kid. I liked them as a kid. I went back to them years later. And I was like, ooh, this is rough. Not a fan of Doc Ock Spidey. Oh, that's from Superior Spider-Man. That's no longer a that's no longer a thing though. They undid that. I'm pretty sure at this point. They undid that, and then they undid the storyline where it turns out Norman Osborn and Gwen Stacy had like a kid together and were in a relationship. They undid that, and that's been retconned. They haven't retconned One More Day, though, which is the big, like, what the fuck are you doing thing. So, well, I don't think they've retconned Doc Ock Spidey. It's just they're back in their original bodies now. Like, recently in the comic books, there's actually this kind of funny little vignette where Aunt May goes and gets, like, Doc Ock's help for something, and Doc Ock's still hitting on her the whole time. She's like, leave me alone, Otto. I need your help with this thing. So... Yeah. But yeah, they didn't retcon it, but it's been, like, they're both back in their bodies now, as they should be, so... Which I'm fine with that comic line for being kind of like an exploration of ideas. Just don't make it permanent. That's just kind of weird. Madam Web. What? So... What is Madam Web's original deal? Because they had that really bad Spider-Man storyline in the mid-aughts where it's like, actually, you weren't made Spider-Man by Radioactive Spider, you're made Spider-Man because you're like the latest in a long line of spider monster creatures or something, and we're now gonna sacrifice you. Is that where Madam Web originally comes from? Because if she's from that, then I'm like, eh. I didn't like that line at all because it puts Destiny into it, which Destiny always makes things boring in cases like that. Okay, it's from the 90s. Okay, then that's long before what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is very, like, mid-early. Stop combusting, you assholes! I gotta go out there and kill you someday. Alright, here we go. Here I go, not murdering again, I guess. But I remember reading about Madam Web when I'm dead. When I was a kid. I have a book which is like the complete guide to Spider-Man that I had as a kid. So it has like all up to like when the Ultimate line first started. Oh, 80s. Okay, way before, yeah. Okay. But yeah, just, I forget what it was called, but it's this weird line where like, there's some dude that he's like hunting down Spider-Man because like he consumes these beings. And so like he gets to Peter and like he consumes him, and then Peter dies. Like he literally gets killed. But then he comes back to life and he has like talons that come out of his wrists now, and he has like organic web now and some other new powers. And then it turns out that he's actually like the embodiment of some sort of spider god deity, and he has to be fed to the deity to fulfill some prophecy, and it's bad. Comics are a mistake. The medium should be outlawed. Comic books are a mistake. I don't know if it was during the Raimi era though, because the whole thing, like, so the reason the Ultimate Spider-Man because of the thing was because of the Raimi movies, is they wanted something that was simpler to get into. I feel like this was after. I want to say this was like well after the Raimi movies, but before like the Garfield movies. So like they may have been trying to bring in some of the Raimi ideas in, but there was all this other bullshit that was just like way worse. But yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man was started because of the Raimi movies, because before Ultimate Spider-Man, they tried a relaunch of the Spider-Man storyline where, like, they redid his origin story and updated it a little bit, and they also, like, made it where, like, oh, in the accident that created Peter Parker, it also created Doc Ock. Like, it did the whole thing where, like, everything is tied to each other to make it all a little bit neater, which also kind of makes it a little bit less interesting, in my opinion. They did that, but that wasn't very successful. Like, fans didn't really like it because it changed, like, the origins of a lot of the, like, villains and heroes they knew. So then they made the Ultimate series, because they were like, okay, like, we want something that's easy for new fans of the comics to get into. And they made Edgelord comic book Ultimate series. You know, where Magneto steals Thor's hammer and uses it to reverse the polarity of the Earth and cause a tidal wave to strike New York City, killing millions of people. That series. And then Nick Fury reveals that mutants are the results of trying to recreate the super soldier serum on human beings, so mutants aren't the next step in evolution. There's something S.H.I.E.L.D. created by accident one time. So, you know, that Ultimate series. You want pictures of Spider-Man? Go to rule34.net and type in Spider-Man. That'll get you some pictures. Wow, my cooldowns are all gone. But yeah. But yeah, like Peter... Anyone else play Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the dilemma everyone's run into at this point. That's why he shows up as Alex Jones in the new Spider-Man movies. Fuck! I am bad as this character. We need to switch back to other dude so I can at least get a run going. Jeez. Or I could just play as someone I've already obliterated as. I kind of want to obliterate as these last 3 people I haven't. I am terrible as Loader. We're not learning Loader today. But yeah, that's the problem like everyone's run into is J.K. Simmons killed that role and killed it for everyone else. No, Alex. Yeah. I see. Like one thing I don't like about doing Jameson that way is like originally Jameson was just that like yellow journalism bullshit, and then years later, and like this can be something you maybe either love or hate, but years later they actually like gave him a bit more of a backstory and made it to where it's like it's not so much he's just like slinging shit at Spider-Man to sell papers. It's more so like he doesn't like contextualize around when Spider-Man started doing his thing. He was the first hero, like public hero, that was wearing a mask, and like you didn't know who he was. And so Jameson's whole thing is like we shouldn't have this masked vigilante with zero accountability running around in our city. And I really like that. I like giving Jameson something more than just like that pure like just hate and money grubbing mentality. And the movies haven't really done that so much. Like in the Raimi movies, he's still definitely just trying to sell papers than nothing else. But like in the comics, he definitely became more interesting later. So I don't really like Disney pushing it the other way entirely, where he is just Alex Jones. I'm like, no, like there's another way to do this character that's way more interesting, especially in the MCU where like everyone knows who everyone is. Like Tony Stark and like, you know, Steve Rogers and all that. Like they were definitely public icons. But they pushed it the other way entirely. And I'm like, that's like cheaper and easier, but it's also way less interesting. You know, I like the J. Jonah Jameson who like, you know, was like a civil rights reporter in the 60s and things like that. That's more interesting. And like the reason he dislikes Spider-Man is because like down the street you have the Fantastic Four and you know all their names and faces. You know where they live. You know. Speaking of which, are we ever going to get a good Fantastic Four movie? Whee! Which Spider-Man game? There's only been about 50. And I've played a lot of them. Yeah, but it's gonna be good. Fantastic Four has been rebooted. Like they rebooted they made Fantastic Four, the PG ones, which were not good. And you have Chris Evans or whatever his name is playing Johnny Storm, which is kind of hilarious now in retrospect. And then you have the other Fantastic Four reboot, which is The Incredibles, and it was actually good, but it's not the Fantastic Four. And then you have Fantastic with a 4 stuck in the middle of it with you know, what's his name, Josh Trank or whatever the fuck his name was, and that movie kind of sucked. So my favorite thing about Fantastic Four though too is like Fantastic Four is the perfect superhero for Disney because it's such a like family, such a like heterosexual family oriented thing for Disney. You know, Disney doesn't have to come out and say they've invented gay characters again for the 50th time with Fantastic Four. Like, oh, this is the perfect hero for us guys. It's so safe and like clean, you know, compared to what our audience. It doesn't me speak as a Disney executive. It's just like I have no issues with Fantastic Four, but I do find it funny how well they fit into like that model. They're just like, oh, the nuclear family is preserved in Disney and the Fantastic Four. That's the other actually interesting thing too, is I'm glad, like, if you've not seen Endgame, I guess, shut your ears. I'm glad how things went in Endgame with Tony and Steve. Like, I'm totally okay with those characters being gone now. But it does, like, actually, like, leave a really big gap at the center of whatever Earth team you want. Not just in, like, in-universe matters, but also just for audiences. Like, you know, Shang-Chi is really cool, and I really like that movie, but Shang-Chi does not have name recognition that, like, Captain America does. So, you know, he's too old. Like, the dude is, like, probably, like, 85 now. I'm sure, I know you can do, ooh, hello. I know you can do comic bullshit to, like, keep him around, but, like, seriously, he went back and, like, has lived since the 40s as, like, a 30-year-old. I know Old Man Steve was in the comics, but he's so old now. Like, he's, like, beyond Old Man Steve, I'm pretty sure. There's a difference in what you can, like, sell audiences in the comics, I feel like, as opposed to what you can sell them in movies. Like, in the comics, you can have stuff, you're like, yeah, that's fine. Like, but in the movies, like, that audiences aren't quite as willing to accept certain things. He's so old. I'm glad like, I like that ending for his character, though. And I like Tony's ending, too. Like, you know, fuck you, Tony. I have no problem with Tony, but I did enjoy. I enjoy, as your husband is dying, asking the AI to confirm that he's dying. I hadn't caught that before when we rewatched through all the movies. Pepper just, like, asked the AI to confirm that his life signs are fading away. And I'm like, it's such a weird moment. I'm like, you don't, like, that's just, it kind of strikes me as weird. It's like, we all know what's happening here. Why are you asking the random AI to confirm that Tony's on his deathbed? Like Friday, it's like life signs fading, man. It's so like non-personal at that moment. It's also like Peter is right there, like, oh, Mr. Stark, he did it. I'm like, hey kid, maybe let the man have his final moments with his loving wife instead of you. You know, like, back off. Anyway, I don't really like Endgame overall, though. Like, I'm glad how it did the characters of the movie. It's just like, the movie's so draggy at in the first half of it. Like, it takes so long to get going. Leave Peter alone. Peter is truly a 15-year-old. Good for the movies nailing that. But I can't stand 15-year-olds in real life, so... Yeah, they truly nailed the, like, dorky 15-year-old. Though Tom Holland is far too handsome and charismatic to play Peter. But I have no real issue with the casting. So, but Tom Holland is a human being. He does do a much better job at, like, overall Tom Holland's Spider-Man is much better, and, like, Peter Parker is much better than, like, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire works pretty well as Peter, except for the fact that he's a fucking, like, he looks like he's 35, which is fine for, like, you know, adult Spider-Man, and it, like, the smartest thing those Raimi movies do is yank the characters out of high school as fast as fucking possible and put them in college. Which as an adult is also just nice, because I like, that's the part I hate about, one of the parts I hate about Far From Home is like, oh my gosh, I have no time for high school drama. Like, this is so annoying to, like, stop the movie dead every 5 seconds because we have to care about, like, Ned and his girlfriend or something. And, like, I have no time for high school drama. I'm sorry, I'm an adult. This is not interesting to me. You know, like... I get it. You want this movie to appeal to high schoolers. That's fine. How's Flash supposed to have relevance? Yeah, I mean, he's in the comics too. Him and Peter. I think Peter, like, helps him out of drug addiction or something later on in the comics. It gets weird. They're friends later on in life. It's fine. What's his face who played Flash? He's still acting. I forget the actor's name, but he's still doing stuff. I wouldn't want to fight me neither is always a great line. Like, it's just a good comeback to the I don't want to fight you. It's like, oh yeah, this guy has beat up a lot of people weaker than him in his life. He knows exactly what to say to them. But yeah, my spouse had never seen Spider-Man 3 before we watched it recently, and then I was like, okay, we can watch Spider-Man 3. It's a time. And like an hour in, she's like, I'm just done with this movie. Can we turn it off? I'm like, nope, you have to sit through all of it like I have. We have to finish it. So, we did. But yeah. It's, I don't know. Spider-Man 3 just, like, it has a lot of problems, but I think the only one that really, like, sinks it is just, it takes that, like, lovable, really effective campiness of the first two movies, but it turns it up just a little too far, which is unfortunate, and that just makes a lot of scenes, like, really bizarre, and they don't come together the way they should. It's like, Peter is being a terrible human being and shitting on MJ in that club, but he's also, like, swinging off chandeliers and shit, and it's like, I can't, like... The impact of this scene is kind of lost, because Peter's being a weirdo right now. You know? Yeah, like, there's also that. There's, like, I'm like, that's the thing I kept saying, like, I hadn't realized it as much before, because I honestly had not seen Spider-Man 3 since I was probably in high school before this, so, like, easily 10 years since the last time I saw this movie. And And that's what I didn't realize is like in the first hour, I'm like, the movie hasn't even started yet. We're still setting shit up. Like Sandman's getting set up. You know, Harry Osborn doesn't have his memory now for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but like there's way too much going on. But also like it loses, like the first two movies have a really good balance of like camp and like seriousness, and that movie just loses that balance entirely. Which I love the campiness of those first two movies. They're so non-self-serious, and I love it. It works really well. Like, you can have, you know, scenes in those movies of, like, you know, the really awkward, like, bank conversation when they don't have money to open an account. But then also, like, the train scene works in the same movie. And, like, that's hard to do. It pulls it off. Yeah, this pie is so good. Yeah, Tobey Maguire is not a great actor. Sorry, kid. He's not a terrific actor. He's fine as, like, Peter for me, but, like, he's made more interesting by the stuff he's reacting to. So, like, when it's just him, he can't really carry a scene, I feel like. And it's also, like, the thing that's way more... Actually, is also evident in Spider-Man 3. MJ is surrounded just by shitty men, no matter what she does. Harry is a terrible person. Peter's a terrible person. Like... She's just surrounded by horrendous men, and the one nice guy she tries to get married to, she leaves for Peter, which is her mistake. So, you know, poor MJ. I also, so like, I don't need the landlord character having like an actual like nice moment with Peter in that last movie where he like tells him how to talk to women. I'm like, no, this character's better as kind of a joke. I don't really need I don't need this moment of oh, you just talk to women like this. I'll tell you how. I'm trying to not do a really offensive Russian accent right now, but, you know. The daughter. I mean, Ursula does stuff in the second movie, which is fine, if I remember right. But she's also kind of, like, not really a character. Like, she's just kind of there. When I was a kid, I was trying to figure out if that was supposed to be Gwen Stacy or not when I saw that movie for the first time. Because I'm like, ooh, a blonde woman in a Spider-Man movie? That must be Gwen Stacy. It's like, no, her name's Ursula. I'm like, who? That's not Gwen Stacy or Betty Brant or Liz Allen or Mary Jane Watson or I forget, there's like one other, like Peter Parker and his weird like harem the comics have given him. So, you know. Ursula Stacy, yes. It'd be better if it just was Gwen. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it always would annoy comic fans back when those pre-MCU comic movies, and even like with some DC movies now, where it's like you have a character who's a big deal in the comics, and they just like they're in the movie, but they're absolutely nothing in the movie. Like, what's her name? The lady who runs the Suicide Squad. I forget her name. She's in Green Lantern, and I think she even dies in Green Lantern. Like, she's barely in the movie for all of 2 seconds. She's just, like, a throwaway name. It's just there to, like, you know, nod to DC fans. Amanda Waller, that's who it is. Amanda Waller. She's in Green Lantern for a hot second, but she does nothing. And, like, that bothers a lot of comic fans, but at the same time, like, I get it. Like, you don't want to spend your movie setting up bullshit that's never going to show up, but it's easier to fill out these characters and just have them be already an established character. And that makes your life so much easier as, like, a screenwriter or a director. Yeah, just make that Gwen Stacy and be like, yeah, her dad didn't actually, like, die as a cop. Instead, he became a shitty landlord. He's a slumlord now, yep. And then when he does die eventually, we're not going to feel bad about it, you know? Remember that part in Amazing Spider-Man 2 where Peter spends, like, half the movie stalking Gwen Stacy, and it's really, like, weird? You know? My favorite Black Cat moment is, I think it's from the Ultimate line, where, like, Black Cat and Peter, like, Peter is infatuated with Black Cat, and, like, they make out, and then Peter takes his mask off, and she realizes, oh my gosh, I just made out with, like, a 16-year-old, and she's, like, vomiting on the rooftop. Like, I thought you were an adult. Like, oh my gosh. And she just, like, runs off and refuses to talk to him. It's the funniest fucking thing. And it's, like, so awkward, but it's also just hilarious. I'm like, no, yeah, he is 16 and she's, like, in her 30s. Yeah, that would be horrific. Like, that just, like, mental cringe. Just like, oh my gosh, I'm a monster. Yeah, but... yeah, we'll probably get Black Cat eventually. Are Spider-Man and Black Cat allowed to perform like cunnilingus and fellatio on each other? Because Batman and Catwoman aren't. So, you know, gotta set up which if Marvel does what DC doesn't, you know. They're allowed. Okay, DC don't allow that shit. Yeah, see, I watched the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, and then I've watched some of the 60s one. I've never seen any, like, the newer Spider-Man cartoons. Goodbye. Peter actually canonically eats ass. Yeah. the fucking out-of-place ass-eating scene in an MCU movie. Just hard cuts to, like, I don't know, whose mental image do I want to scar right now? Just hard cuts to fucking Bruce Banner just, like, eating ass on someone. And it's just like, yeah, no context, go wild. That would make the movie for me. I don't care what the rest of the movie is. It'd be my favorite MCU movie from then on. It's like, why is Incredible Hulk rated R? And like, oh, I'm taking my kid to it anyway, damn it. So, you know. Also, speaking of Incredible Hulk, Immortal Hulk is a fantastic comic line that everyone who likes the Hulk should read. And you don't need a ton of Hulk context to read it. So if you're a vague Hulk fan, you can pretty much pick it up and go. You'd rather watch Mark or Tom Holland do it. True. Very true. But yeah, read Immortal Hulk if you haven't already. Hulk fucks in that comic. Doesn't really show it, but you get the idea. But yeah, Immortal Hulk, real good. Also ends pretty well too. It's just the big, like, nice part about that. And has a really good, like, portrayal of Fantastic Four. Speaking of them, it's actually a really interesting portrayal of Fantastic Four. Like, it's not just like, hey, it's the Fantastic Four, ladies and gentlemen. It more does some other stuff with it. But yeah, going back to what I was saying a minute ago, it is curious to me, because, like, at the end of the day, I don't really give a shit about the MCU. Like, if they keep to exist, they keep to exist. If they don't, they don't. It's whatever. But I am curious, like, these movies clearly are going to keep making tons of money, but I wonder, like, how much pressure Disney is putting on themselves, or maybe they're feeling from, like, internal polling or external polling or anything about, like, hey, we really need to set up, like, a couple new flagships in this, like, thing soon because we killed off our two biggest ones. And that's just interesting to me. I'm curious to see what they do. Because, like, you know, I like Shang-Chi. Really stupid that Black Widow's dead, because that Black Widow movie was actually pretty fun. You know. But, yeah. Good old, yeah, technically doing better in DC. I mean, that's the thing, like, I get what DC wants to do, where they want to make, like, a bit more, like, edgy movies. Those don't sell as well, and you also made the mistake of letting Zack Snyder have any sort of creative control in your franchise, which is also, like, a bad idea. It's like, I want a director with a creative vision to be involved in my cinematic universe. Monkey's paw curls, Zack Snyder appears. You know. Zack Snyder's a big mistake in almost everything. Like, the dude has had, like, maybe 2 good movies in his life. One of them is that Dawn of the Dead, or Day of the Dead movie. The other one is, I don't know, Parts of 300. Legends of the Guardian, Owls of Ga'Hoole. I think that was a pretty okay movie for what I understand. Yeah, that's the other. I don't know if he blames his daughter, but like that whole thing is, it sucks. Like, R.I.P. I forget her name too, which is bad. But like, R.I.P. her. You bring in Joss fucking Whedon to just, like, pivot out of the, like, human tragedy there. Joss Whedon being a tragedy of a human being himself. But yeah, like, that's very sad. And, like, the way fans haven't handled Snyder's personal drama well is also very sad, because you have, like, a lot of fans they raised money for, like, suicide awareness and prevention charities, but then you have other fans who, like, you know, openly say, like, oh, she only could have waited to kill herself for, like, another 6 months, dude. And it's like, could you not exist? Like, please. Twitter was a mistake. Why do you get to have an opinion like that? You know. The Snyder Cut's real. Actually, okay, no, actually, I take it back. Snyder Cut is better than the regular movie, but it's also worse than the regular movie. It's better than the regular movie because it makes any fucking sense. it's worse than the regular movie because it's 4 hours long. Like, I had to carve out half of my fucking Saturday to watch this damn movie that I knew I was gonna hate. Like, don't you dare release a 4-hour movie that is not, like, something that's actually thinking about something. I don't need to spend 4 hours watching Aquaman and Cyborg fight some space monster. You know. I'll sit around and watch long movies, but my long movie better actually, like, be doing something with its length. It should have just been a miniseries. He originally said he just wanted to make it a miniseries. Like, he should have done that and have, like, 4 episodes. Yeah, like, there's, like, I get it. Like, yeah. Just don't blame dead people for shit. Zack Snyder, whatever you're doing. But yeah, like, don't fucking, like, here's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care about any movie, or anything, really, like, any media property enough that I'm going to bemoan the departure of someone from it because of, like, real human tragedy. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, man, Zack Snyder had to leave Justice League, and then they brought in Joss Whedon. I'm like, no, like, he clearly needed to leave and go deal with his personal stuff. Like, that's much more important. I do bemoan bringing in Joss Whedon, though. That guy sucks. Like, I bemoan bringing him in on anything. Like, I don't care who you are. You know. Like, that guy's a creep. He was a known creep at that time. Not as openly as it is now, unfortunately. But, like, he's also just, like, not that good of a scriptwriter or director. Yeah, he minimized the one black character's role in the movie, so say what you will about that. That was kind of weird, because, like, I mean, that Ray Fisher's parts of the Snyder Cut were the better parts of that movie. It's like, oh, this is an actual character now, who, like, adds some, ooh, hello. How much do you cost? Oh, wait, do I have to hit, wait, oh, okay, there it is. 535, oh, we can get that, okay. But yeah, like, it's, you know, I mean, he might be, might not be. I don't know. It's the whole thing, like... So, like, when I see anything like that... going back to, like, way earlier points of conversation... I always have to remind myself that as much as I want to, like, maybe believe that he is playing it up, at the same time, I've never been a black guy in Hollywood. And I never will be. I don't know what he's endured. I don't know what that kind of, like, that, like, daily grind of, like, microaggression and just dismissal is. So, like, you know... As much as I might be like, oh, you know... Ray Fisher's playing it up, at the same time, like, he really may not be, or at least from, like, you know, parts of it that I'll literally never be able to fully understand, he's not. So, you know. And, like, from what Snyder does with his character in the Snyder Cut, like, there's clearly, like, Joss Whedon clearly made some decisions. So, you know. He has, but that doesn't make you a good person. Like, it makes you a good person in that moment. It doesn't give you a pass for the rest of your life. Because it's easy, like, so it's easy, and I have to, you know, like, as a white person who's grown up around majority white people, like, I have to make sure I check myself on this too, where it's like, oh yeah, like, oh, I have a black friend type thing. Or like I, you know, made sure I, you know, gave someone who's Hispanic time to speak in class. That doesn't make me a good person. That just makes me a decent human being. That's like bare minimum expected. And like, even though I do those things, like, one, I shouldn't be applauded for doing them, but also two, like, I can still absolutely do like prejudiced, racist shit. You know, it's not gonna make me perfect for the rest of my life. I'm still a flawed person. But yeah, like, I'm never, like, I don't consider myself racist, which is a weird state to say, but I'm not confident in myself enough to say that I'm not going to ever do something that's minimizing as a result of someone's race without even realizing it. Like, you know, because, like, at the end of the day, I am white, and I was raised in a white family around white people, and, like, growing up, I was never around African-American individuals. I was barely around anyone else of any other ethnicity. And so, like, there is always some baked-in prejudice there that I just, like, always have to catch myself and, like, unseat and just root out. So I'm never gonna, like, say that I'm, like, okay with people of color because, like, Even though, like, I do have friends of color, I have many friends of color, but, like, that, I'm still, like, fundamentally a flawed person, and there's still just prejudice in me I'm gonna have to deal with for my entire life, probably, and that sucks. But at least I recognize it, so, you know, that's something I try to work on. Please die. I need my snowflake. I hate how far it pulls the camera away with this item, but I also love this item for its ability just to be a death machine. But yeah, so like at the end of the day, like his character is way better in Snyder Cut, but Snyder Cut also sucks. But at least his character is the best part of that movie. Just like Wonder Woman's the best part of Batman vs Superman for the 5 minutes she's on screen at the end, if that much. Actually, the best part of Batman vs Superman is the Martha scene, because at that point you can just officially like give up on that movie forever and never anticipate it ever being anything ever. At that point, the movie reveals itself for the like fraud that it is. I like that first Wonder Woman movie. I get it has a lot of issues. I like it though. Gal Gadot is not a great actress, though, unfortunately. But I do like that first Wonder Woman movie. The second Wonder Woman movie is real bad. Patty Jenkins is asleep at the wheel. But I like that first one quite a bit. I rewatched it not too long ago. Chris Pine shouldn't have been in the second movie. That's the most insulting part. Chris Pine's character, Steve Trevor, must have the world's greatest penis. Because Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, this incredibly gorgeous woman, surrounded by as many gorgeous men as she wants, is still like, oh, Steve Trevor, your dick is so great, I can't get over you 70 years later. Like, I get it, you form emotional connections to people, and those things matter, but oh my gosh, get over this one dude you knew 2 lifetimes ago. Like, it's just, she's played like a babe in the woods, which works in that first movie, because she literally has, like, existed in nowhere, and, like, they posit Themyscira as someplace that, like, you don't leave type thing, and so it kind of works in that first movie. In the second movie, it doesn't work at all. Like, she's just like, like, I don't get what these things are. I know what some things are, but I don't. I'm like, this is fine. Like, it adds some drama to certain scenes. It is funny, her telling Steve Trevor that you don't need a man to feel pleasure, which I find absolutely, like, one, true, but also just hilarious, because Chris Pine plays it so insecurely. But see, so that's the thing, though. In the way that first movie is they don't treat Themyscira that way. They treat Themyscira as someplace that's totally self-isolated. Because, yeah, in the comics, Themyscira I'm saying Themyscira wrong, by the way. I know that. They don't treat it as, like, anything happening. Like, they kind of indicate her mom and, like, maybe Robin Wright know what's going on in the world, but Diana especially is treated as no idea what the rest of the world is. Like, when Steve Trevor crashes on the beach, and then not Nazis, but Germans show up on the beach, like, it's treated as, what the hell is this? As opposed to, like, any sort of, like, oh, yeah, we know there's a war going on, or we know these things are going on. Like, they don't acknowledge the outside world as something they keep tabs on these days, because they ran away from it and hid themselves away. As opposed to, like, how it is in the comics, where it is just, like, separate, but they're still, not involved, I guess, but they're still around. So, like, the Babe in the Wood things kind of works more in the first movie. It does not work in the second movie at all. Also, the weird part of, like, being Wonder Woman, but apparently, like, nobody knowing Wonder Woman exists is a weird part of that second movie. I don't know why that's a thing. How many of these things have I lit? Oh, I've lit them all up, okay. Well then, fuck you. Enjoy those poison ticks, you asshole. Hey, I'm here now. Why am I taking damage? Run away! Ah! I'm taking a lot of fire damage right now. What's happening? We need more of this. We need the oh shit! Need the... almost dodged it. I do love, though, like, on the subject of being assertive, it's like, because she shows up, and, like, you know, Steve Trevor's dragging her around shitty London, which is funny. Did I pick up the item? Where's the item at? Where'd it go? There it is. But like it does have that man, that first like real action scene where she is like, you know what, fuck you guys, and just like runs off and like conquers the whole town herself. Like it has its moments. I like that movie, like I said. But yeah. Ugh. Patty Jenkins asleep at the wheel for the second one, though. There it is. There's one more that should be... It's like over here, I think. It's underwater. There it is. Cool. Alright, we're out of here. Well, and so here's the thing. Other issue with like if you want it to be like a movie that's like a feminist movie. One, you're making it in Hollywood, so that's your first mistake. But also like it's a challenge to do anything like that when like your star may not be very outspoken about like actual feminist matters. Oh look, it's the fuck you shrine. Why would I ever touch that? Go away. So, like, you know, Gal Gadot probably has, like, very progressive, like, feminist opinions, but she's not someone who, as far as I know, and I may be totally wrong, like, comes out and speaks about that openly. So, that also, like, puts a bit of a challenge there. And you have to have writers and, like, other people in the production team who are very about promoting those points of view instead of just being, like... Because there's a difference between, like... You know, girl power, woman power, and woman promotion and feminism. Like, those are different things. Like, they're not different things, but, like, you can do girl power, like, promotion stuff, and it still not be feminist, if that makes sense. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, Silence of the Lambs, you know, Clarice Starling, fantastic detective, like, subverts every guy who, like, shows any sort of expectation towards her. Like, almost completely self-sufficient in that movie, other than, you know, has to go to Hannibal Lecter for, like, everything a lot of times. But that movie's not feminist. Because at the end of the day, like, she's fighting so she can join up with the institution and do what they do. And, like, the movie hints here and there that she wants to change some things, but it's not enough of an element for that movie to have, like, a shred of, like, real feminism in it. She's not a feminist icon. She's just a female character who does, like, succeed on her own. So... You know, yeah, like more validation, things like that. Which, yeah, that's the, like, it could definitely do better on that. I honestly don't expect that from Hollywood blockbusters, though, because at the end of the day, there's some executive who's intimidated by that and is going to say no. I mean, like, I have a lot of negative opinions on Kevin Feige, but props to Kevin Feige for fighting to have, like, female, like, main characters and characters of color in the MCU, because, like, he had to work, he talked about it, it's like, he had other executives on the MCU who were like, no, because they don't sell. Granted, the MCU is so self-proud of itself for having, like, a main, like, white, or not main white character, but a main, like, female character. It always just cracks me up, because I'm like, you know, like, women protagonists have existed before, right? Like, it always cracks me up with, like, guys, we put a woman as the lead in a movie, and I'm like, yeah. And? Like, this is great. I'm not complaining about this, but how proud you are of it is always just hilarious to me. Ugh. See, I don't see, like, my opinion is, and no one in the MCU really feels like a real person. They all feel so, like, sanitary. Like, no one in the MCU feels real. They all feel like, I don't know, they just don't feel like people. They feel like, you know, they feel like the comic book figures that they are. They're like, you know, they say the lines they need to, they punch the right people, and that's kind of it. I don't get, like, genuine human drama from, like, really any of the MCU. But, yeah, maybe relatable. That might be a better way of putting it. But, like, I see, like, Diana feels not, like, relatable, but, like, in that first movie, at least, like, it is kind of, like, I think the movie does do a good job of, like, showing her, you know, like, disillusionment in a lot of ways. Like, this place she's only heard stories of is just bogged down by bureaucracy and politics and bullshit. She's like, why can't I just go stab the bad guy? You know? And, like, you see that, and then you see her, like, own other disillusionment when stabbing the bad guy doesn't just solve the world's problems either. And it's kind of a nice little turn on the, like, oh, yeah, like, sometimes that's, or, like, all the time, that's not how that works. Like, you kill this figure that you are been arguing this whole time to be the source of all evil and war and mankind, and then nothing fucking changes. And, like, you know, it'd be cool if the movie lined that up with like, oh, World War I suddenly ended, but it's like, actually, no, that's not how that works. Like, men are shitty. Like, it's such a cop-out to come in and say, oh, the only reason men are shitty is because X and X factor. And say men, just like, human beings are shitty. Like, they are. And, like, you can't just say, oh, humans wouldn't be shitty if not for, like, greed. And it's like, no, actually, like, other things would make us shitty. Don't worry. You know, you can't just take away whatever magical factor you want and hope that we get better, because that's just not how it works. Yeah, I should be familiar. It's human politics. It's supposed to be worse. But I don't, like, that's also, like, I'm not worried about, like, that aspect of the movie. I'm not gonna be like, she should know more. I'm just like, no, yeah, okay, fine, we're doing this, whatever. We'll see if it works. Because, like, that's, like, in the second movie, it's like, we're doing the same thing, and it doesn't work at all. Where am I going? What do I do? I don't want to do that. It's like, why is Diana still, like, so, like, one, still wishing Steve Trevor was still around, and then weirdly fucking this other dude who, to her, looks like Steve Trevor after she makes a wish. That's also strange. We started 2021 by the conversation, hey, did Diana rape a dude in Wonder Woman 1984? So, you know. Also, it's, like, on just another thing entirely, it's kind of weird that he, like, shows up at the end of the movie. Alright, see you later, Gaddock. Thanks for hanging out. Prep stream. What are you gonna stream today? Oh, he left. Damn it. Not you, Gaddock. The what's his face? Run! Run, little lizard monster, run! What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Oh, I stream for Mega Man Legends. Oh boy. I've never played a Mega Man game. I missed. I spit. Alright, the real question is actually... Oh, it's 3D game? Okay, that's interesting. I'll see if I can hop in there. I'm curious about this now. I don't know what this game is, then. I need to kill you, and then I need to kill... the Friend of Vultures. No, come back, you asshole. There we go. He died? The vulture died. Oh yeah, I'll easily kill the eggs with this ability, probably. Imagine a 3D Mega Man game, dude. Imagine a 3D Sonic game, actually. Has there been a good 3D Sonic game? Has there ever been a good 3D Sonic game? Love this music, though. Ooh, hello, shrine. Oh, I love how I get the boost for killing the eggs. That's really dumb. It counts as an enemy, I guess, because it also drops health. Like, the game does just treat it as an enemy. Only 208 gold for that, okay. There's that shrine. That's not what I need. Yeah, Snowflake is so good. I used to hate to get it because of what it does to the camera, but after a while I was like, it's worth it for the not the drawback, but the absolute devastation of it. Just it pulls back and absolutely fucks with everyone around you. Such great DPS, and all you have to do is kill people to trigger it. There's not any other criteria. Alright, speaking of killing people. Let's go. Ooh, we probably didn't want to take that hit. I'll be able to jump those to the babies. Barely made it. Oh, you scare me, actually. I should probably deal with you before I deal with him. Okay, he's dead. That's what we need. messed that up. That's better. Oh yeah, I'm getting the skull on him. Hell yeah. Ooh, there was a reason I picked up that item. Actually, I didn't even realize I picked up that item. This run has kind of been totally away from me. I've been talking so much. I've just been not at all aware of what's been happening. Is that another snowflake? No, okay, that's Interstellar Dust Plant. Okay, I'll take that. Ooh, hello. I should feed something. Let's see if there's a... No, I already have a Tri-Tip Dagger. Let's see if there's a Scrapper. I might be willing to feed more. I don't want to lose some of the stuff I have. Gladly give up those bison steaks, though. Yeah. We should also consider leaving, strongly. Another bison. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if there's a Scrapper anywhere. Where's the teleporter at? I would love to just, like, ditch... Oh, wait, that was not what I thought it was. Ooh, that's actually really good, though. I can keep my drones alive. It'll focus way too much on healing my squid polyps, but... Yeah, I'm not seeing a Scrapper. There's the teleporter. Oh, I'm broke. Darn. Oh, well. Let's go. Ooh, maybe we should have hit that Shrine of Healing over there. Oh, Magma Worm. Okay, this will be easy. Maybe this will be easy. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Moving away. Where's my healing? Where is my healing? Jeez, this could be an absolute clusterfuck. Hey, I can open this. Personal shield generator. It'll save me. Magma worms are at least dying. That's the nice part about, one, him, but also my dots. Okay, we got healing now. There we go. Should have to kill some stuff. Get those orbs falling on the ground. And Interstellar... Oh, I forgot about Interstellar Dust Plant, too. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I have the item Healing Path. Ooh, this is I just realized what I can do now. I can kill things and, like, run around the killing fields and just, like, revel in it. Barbed wire. Okay, that'll actually help. I've got frozen. That's fine. Yeah, hell yeah. This is actually okay. Yeah, we've got a good build going. Okay. Okay. Got a good build going. Well, now I get to log off stream though. Whenever I log off stream and fuck around with animated emotes potentially. Pog. I figured out how to make animated emotes. I really want to make the get good emote like fully animated like the Dark Souls thing. I really need to do some research. I figure I have access to like the full Adobe Creative Suite. Figure I could figure it out. I could figure out how to do that. Just animate it the same way it animates in Dark Souls. Cause there's the Thanks Obama like mod for Dark Souls. If nothing else, I could learn how to mod that into Dark Souls and just screen capture it that way and then make an emote out of that. But yeah, that sounds like way more work. There has to be a way to do the get good thing. I don't know what you can actually do to me when I'm right on top of you. I'm sure something. Yeah, that. Grandparents, for being a new edition, they're not too threatening. I've come close. His weird grandparent butt. Also, I'm falling. Help! Oh, I'm down here now. Any items down here? Looks like there might be. Ooh, fucking flame. Hate those guys. Alright. You know, really, if I could get like 2 snowflakes, I don't know how good these things stack, but it could be incredibly hilariously powerful. It might also not be that good, but it could be incredibly powerful. Whee! Let's go. Okay, anything over here? Or up here in general? Doesn't really look like it, actually. Huh. Normally stuff spawns up here. Is that a legendary? I think that is. Yeah, he has horns, okay. Missed both my jumps. Ow. Hurt a little bit. Enjoy being, yeah, that. Oh, there's the teleporter. Let's switch it so we don't accidentally just smack it, and then we have to go do the bazaar to have loot. Otherwise, I don't want to do that. Not in this difficulty. Turret over here. Yeah, how's my my drones keeping shit alive? Not necessarily me though. Bye. Squid Paw. Let's do Chrono Bobble. It's another add-on. Nothing wrong with that. Need fireworks so I can be launching shit while I'm running around. It's always fun. We don't have any of these at this point. Percentage damage. That's actually good for me. What is hell happening here? It's actually good for me because I can deal a lot of damage really fast if I can just get my poison off on people, and this will work. For rapid healing, especially like at the start of fights where I don't have desk plants and other things put down. I should probably just strongly consider leaving right now. We'll grab you. A little bit more healing. Okay, that's appreciated. I've got 3 of those, damn. I didn't realize I had so many. No, that's my second one. Okay, let's look at the first one. Still exciting. Why was he glowing in gold? What is that just the poison? I've never noticed that actual animation effect before. Enjoy your bleed. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh well. I'll be back. I'll take my health though. It didn't. Okay. Alright, let's head back. There should be a way back across, right? Or not. Hoping for a vent over there that would launch me. Or items down there. Oh well. Not interested enough to go back and get them. Don't need them that badly. It's more worth it to save ourselves some time. Ukulele, hell yeah. This was worth it though. It's right over here, right? Very careful not to hit E right now and feed something we might like for a sticky bomb. There it is, okay. Alright, so we need to immediately just put down damage on whatever. Okay, Solus control units are not scary most of the time. Most of the time. Solus control units are not scary. Could you guys drop your boss item, maybe? No? Okay, fine. Take this. It was so big at that point. I just realized how huge that fucking field was. Oh, damn it. Missed that. Yeah, suffer. Ow. Don't hit me though. How long does it take for the desk plant to actually plant? Like, how long does it take from when I kill like this enemy who I just missed? How long does it take for the plant to pop up after his death? Like just a second, or is it a little bit longer? So it feels like sometimes we'll go through like there's nothing, and there's a ton suddenly. Like even after I've killed enemies. It is nice that my poison also slows them. Like, it's just, this is working out. This is actually working out. Feels good. Feels good. Is this thing? Oh, this thing's ready to go. Let's get out of here. Oh, I don't want to stand around here any longer than I have to. Especially with how hard this game is right now. Of course, I guess we're not capped out, though. That's not how that works, right? Like, enemies still scale or whatever? I don't quite understand how it works after a certain point. Now we get to start encountering the true bullshit enemies. Who's hitting me? You asshole. The ones that take away your healing and your health and just fuck you. Those guys over there. Okay, it did hit him. Must be a bit annoyed. You're just like out of my doable range, dude. Ow. Fine, I'll run away. What is this? Oh, hello. No. What have I got boss item wise? Well. Fuck it. This may be a mistake, but it's mine to make. Because, like, I don't think we need the extra dips that are happening. I don't think we really need it. It's not, those flame balls are nice, but at the end of the day, like, we're doing a lot of things. I don't think we need it. And having those, just some extra distraction / hitting other enemies, crowd control. Which I have pretty good crowd control too, but still, I didn't really need that. Alright. Grab that. Oh, hello, legendary enemy. I just see an immune thing fly up. I don't think I did. I'm low health. Goodbye. Just realized how low he got me. Alright, we need to be careful. Speaking of which, where's the teleporter? Speaking of careful. Oh, hey, we can get another one of these. Let's do that, actually. Ow, I'm stuck. I'm frozen. Pain. Yeah. Now we have a lot of compounding healing on our little supplementary group. Ooh, a shield. That's also appreciated. Shields are actually really good. It's just a challenge to get enough of them so that it does anything meaningful. You know. Fucking vagrants. Oh boy. He'll actually though, he can draw some fire away from me. I don't know where it's coming from, so I'm just gonna hide back here. Also, yeah, I could go feed for more probes, but honestly, the low health thing. Run! Okay, well, we might not be far enough away from that one. Oh, what? That still hit me? Some bullshit. Alright, down here. Could get. I would say would have rather lost the Wandering Vagrant one than the other one. I honestly forgot I had the Wandering Vagrant one. But it's fine. What did I pick up just now? Chronobauble? I mean, it is always a bit disappointing when you fight these big, insane boss fights at this level, and it's like, oh boy, another, like, you know, ice and steak or something. It wouldn't happen, but, you know. Something unremarkable that, really doesn't do much for you. Dogs are staring out the window, watching the world go by. I gotta get cloudy here for a bit. It looks like it might rain, honestly. Not doing that now. Can my probe do anything? Just kind of here on the ground. Oh yeah, I can leave. I just realized. Hey, look, my emergency drones survived. They normally things die during those detonation events because it's just so much damage that's so hard to dodge. And a lot of times when we have a lot of followers, you suddenly just don't anymore. Now let's immediately just make the boss fight harder. Hell yeah, brother. Quiet probe, delighted probe. What are the difference between them? Do they do different things? Does one heal me? It's actually doing pretty good damage. Like, I've barely had this this item before, just a couple times. I've never really been able to experiment with it much. They're all dead. Whatever I'm doing is murdering people. Pain. Oh, you exist. I forgot you enemies were even a thing, to be totally honest. It's been so long since I played against you. Alright, we're doing critical hits, mate. Because we need more of them. Always need crits. What is that? Oh, that's you. I enjoy being invisible. Bye. It is not worth this fight. Oh, I'm still gaining health from my my thing, whatever it's called. Let's go. Overloading Stone Titan. Interesting. Crisis Vanguard. Oh yeah, I have an item I forgot I can use to heal me. All these laser beams shooting around. This could be problematic. So I can't tell which one's which. I used the item and I ran away. Woo! We're doing something! Something's happening! He's still alive! Where is he? Seriously, where is he? Oh, there was one just back here. Okay, I didn't realize there was one up back there. Oh, I'm being shot. Not. I need to die. And then that guy needs to die. Yeah, we haven't encountered any of the hoarders yet. There's two of them. Okay, that's why it's taking so much damage. Hey, we got Runald's band. Hooray. Jeez, there's so many of them. At least we got a good item for that. I'm seeing the Snowflake is really not eviscerating anymore. It's still definitely doing work, but yeah. Ah! This is bad. I need a healing. I need to get out of here. I love that the item like goes away for that Titan and then comes back to you each time. So it keeps moving. I wondered how it was moving down the line of my items for a minute there. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how it works. The item leaves you and then comes back. One of those fuckers is that? Yeah, or is it? Is that an imp? It is an imp. Okay, we can deal with this mess. Nah, that didn't hit anything. Just don't get underneath that. First time we ever encountered one of these, my friend and I, he actually got me in this game. Now I've played it way more than he ever has. He was standing beneath it when it punched. Like we didn't know what it did that, and he was just dead suddenly. I feel like my damage is not quite keeping up with the Joneses, as they say. Also, who's hitting me right now? Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. Stand in your death plans. Dance on your corpse. Alright, let's go. Let's go, baby. Sticky bomb, just shield. You know, Let's do shield. Allows us to live. Living more important. Also, enemies that aren't any sort of elites are very welcome right now. Cause fucking hell. Okay, one interesting. I'm gonna do this. It's not the smartest move conventionally, but honestly, regenerating health after losing some health, I'm down for that. Okay, Bustling Fungus is something. Sticky Bomb is also something. I'm just gonna leave rather than fight there. Hello, chest. 15,000? Okay, we can come back for that if nothing else. I wonder how much I get for killing him. 2k? Yeah, when that's firing, I don't even have to hit them. I just have to be near him. What? 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 What killed me? I was doing so well. Ah, pain. Actual pain. Oh well, it happens. Fascinating way that works. All right. I am going to go ahead and call it, though. Not because I died there, but kind of because I died there. Mainly because it's a good stopping point. But that's going to do it for me. Sorry for the shorter streams, but it just be. Today was kind of an awkward day to stream anyway. So, you know. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. I will be back later with something else. I'm going to figure out another game to stream. So, see you later, and goodbye.